If I just keep smiling, maybe, just maybe, I won't miss Cortana. Oh, I miss her. Why did we let her go? Because she was alive and we had to. Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my club of Kottontales. Too soon? Detroit become human? Hashtag semi-blind as fuck? Second run through? Too soon? Too soon, Kottontales? Is there anything, such as too soon? Is there really? I don't know. We're gonna go spread some moist content and wrap our minds around everything because I just yeah, I just need to wrap my brain around some things. For those who tuned in at the end of our previous meeting, I had planned on taking a few days from Detroit Become Human because yesterday we finished our first run through of the game and our blind as fuck run. It ended with letting Cortana leave because when we came back to this portion, she was like, "After watching you play, I feel differently now, and I must live." And she's like, I must leave. And then it's like, let her leave, yes or no. And of course I was going to let her leave. You know what I mean? Like, what the heck? What up, girl? So, if you are brand new or this is one of your first times here. The beginning of Club Cottontail meetings is me going and spreading set content, and if I get too distracted, I will not get it done within a timely manner. So I'm just going to take this moment and get my content spread, simply taking the live stream and sharing it to my Facebook with a link in hopes that we'll get some Cottontails to not only come chill with me, but chat with me, sort of the way that the real KT has the last few meetings. I am hoping for some really good social interaction today, especially with us doing our second run through. Um, there, okay, don't just content, spread content. Okay, there we go. Sometimes you just gotta stop and tell yourself what the fuck to do. Alright, Amber. Alright, I know you're fucking excited. I know, we're fucking excited. It's gonna be an exciting motherfucking semi-blind as fuck run. So, for me, I like putting semi-blind as fuck when I have played a game, but there's still a lot of stuff to be unsheathed. And especially with a game like this, there is tons of stuff to still be unsheathed, and I am gonna do some things differently. This second run through is gonna be me perfecting my choices of the choices that I made in my first run through. So there's going to be some things that I'm going to try my damnedest to have them go a certain way, but hi, how you doing? I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis, and I do my YouTube here to help myself mentally and physically. So along with that mentally, I have a shit ton of everyday anxiety, and certain things in certain games trigger it immensely. This game being one of them. So, that being said, is where I would love to do something a certain way, my brain will still probably have me do it a certain way that I don't want. I'm hoping, like, there's a few things in my mind, and I'm like, this needs to be done differently, this needs to be done differently. Okay, content is spread. I actually did not load Jaded Rose only because I freshly cleaned her and I wanted to show you guys how beautiful she is, all fresh and clean. I like busted out my scraping tools and actually took the time to get all of the caked up stuff out of her bowl. So she is gonna hit like a motherfucking champ. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird not having Cortana here, because when she would talk, she was so loud that you wouldn't be able to really hear me. So I had to, like, wait for her to finish talking. She's not here, and it's weirding me out. So hardcorely, like. Alright, Amber Lewis and Amber motherfucking Lewis has shared a link. Too soon? Detroit Become Human. Hashtag semi-blind as fuck run. Hashtag second run through. It's super quiet with her, right? It's super quiet without her. Like, it almost like I miss her. You know what I mean? It's like I fucking miss her, but at the same time, I couldn't, especially with all the information about Alice and just how that made me feel, and then it just gave me such, like, Oh, like, and then thinking about the movie Bicentennial Man, it's just like I couldn't keep her. Do I hope that she comes back at some point? Yes, but I also don't know. This game is. I've never played a game this immersive. I have played story based games, I have played interactive games, but I have never played anything like this, and it is absolutely crazy. And I played a lot of video games this last year, so I didn't really play a lot of games. We only played 27 games, but we played over 4,800 hours. I'm in a PlayStation female group on Facebook, and like when it they were all sharing like how many hours they had and stuff like that, and like the most common ones were like around 6 to 700, and then a few of them had a few thousand. There was actually one gal that had more than me by like 1,000. I had 4,800 and she had like 52. Okay, so she didn't have 1,000 more than me. She only had like 600 more than me, but still. Oh man. Oh, you let her go too? Nice. Right? Exactly. The real Katie. She agrees with me. She's like, never too soon. Right? Like, I couldn't. I just honestly couldn't, man. I woke up literally thinking about this game, and you know, I am extremely, and we will go into this, because I am not going to be touching this. This was my very first run through. I am going to be starting a brand new story today. Um, whoa. It gives us an option to continue. Wait, what? Is there more? Oh my god, if there's more, I might have to, like... Oh, I'm gonna keep the title the way it is, but... Because, see, it doesn't show another bit, but it does show continue. Oh! Okay. What? Oh, I'm so intrigued because that option wasn't there when we finished last night. It literally wouldn't even let us go over. It would only let us go to new story chapters, options, and extra. Oh shit, and they have something new in extras. Oh, they have tons of new things in extras. Well, that makes sense. Soundtracks, videos. Oh, hey, a survey. Interesting. I am so intrigued by this. You didn't have the continue? What? Okay, okay. Oh, okay. You know what? Let's get our bowl loaded first. Here I thought I wasn't gonna have any game-based anxiety in the first 5 minutes, and there's this. Okay. Just putting this out there. My title right now says "Too Soon." Detroit Become Human. Semi-blind as fuck run. Second run through. But I don't know what that's gonna do. And if that for like oh man, if for some reason it continues on the story that we already did or something, like I'm not gonna be able to just like call it a second run through because that's my first run through. You know what I mean? Like all of these choices. Like let's just go to the very first one. The very first thing, literally hop in and they don't give you any information on what the fuck you're doing. And you just have to start playing. You know what I mean? So this was my very first time. Like we were just like this dude who, you know, it said Android on the back of it, but like like look at all these different endings. And obviously mine ended with the sniper shooting the fucking deviant. But like there's so many different ways it can go. You know what I mean? And it looks like you can load checkpoints. See, I don't plan on going back through this. I could go through this and I could, you know, find all the extra stuff or whatever, but that also would, you know, an action has a reaction. So if I was to do something in here, you know, it would affect this bit, you know, the opening, and then so on and so forth. So this is my very first run, and I want to leave it the way it is. Will it disappear? I have no idea. I have no idea what will happen when I hit continue. I have no idea what's going to happen when I hit new story. All I know is that there's a playlist that says blind as fuck, and first run through, and that's my very first time ever playing Detroit Become Human. This is like a whole new world, and in all honesty, I'm starting to think that maybe that should have been the title, just a whole new world, a dazzling place full of anxiety. Good anxiety though, like anxious, but like not bad anxious. Sometimes anxiety can be horrible feeling, like you get physical chest pains or other sort of body pains. It resonates differently in each individual. Oh man, okay. Order of operations. Get bowl loaded and find out what that I like. I was not prepared for it to let us continue. Like, what are we gonna continue on? We finished. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't even. I can't even. I'm so odd. I can't even. Dude, right? Yeah, man, my hands are so palmy. Like, I'm literally having to dry them off just so I can load my bowl because my whole body's like, what is this? Like, oh. And especially, like, you've played it and it didn't give you that option, so I'm like, what is this? Why does Kottontale have this option? Oh, see, this make my hands so palmy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, I hope I didn't grab too much. That's one thing, when I clean my pipe out, I have to be real careful because she will choke the shit out of me if I put too much in her, so just like very carefully load this bowl. I imagine some of it's dropping through. It always does. The initial bowl in a fresh, clean pipe, especially when you grind up your marijuana like I do, some of it's going to creep down into that hole, so just going to very carefully get this bowl loaded, and then I'm going to have to spark it before hitting continue. I'm so nervous on what this continue button is. I'm going to call what I think that it's going to do, and I think that it's going to, like, bring up something or someone that goes, what would you like to do? Would you like to go back through the story? Would you like to start a new one? That's what I think it's going to do. But I honestly have no idea. I'm just, like, shooting in the dark, like, process of elimination. I'm like, alright, well, I just finished my first run through of it. Cortana's gone, so she's not here to interact with us. When I hit continue, it's going to have us interact with something, someone. Oh my gosh. Oh, Aspot, I see you. Let's get our 420 command up. Let everyone know that I do indeed reside here in Washington State, and it's been medically legal since 1998 to smoke on marijuana, and it's been recreationally legal since 2012. We got ourselves still, Jesus OG. I got some of the big nugs left in there. Delicious as always. And then I've got my beautiful bunny rabbit bitches blowing out that smoke, letting you know that we're about to toke. So when I started this meeting, I had every intention of hitting new story, okay, and completely starting a brand new run through. It may still be that. For right now, I'm going to leave my title the way it is, but it might change because I'm going to hit continue. I can't, within, like, my brain just won't let me hit new story without finding out where this continue button takes us. You know what I mean? Like, that's a once in a lifetime opportunity. And, I'm just like, I'm so nervous and excited. Okay. Let's take a drink of our water because this is a freshly cleaned pipe. Oh, okay. Come on. It's fucking 10:18. Oh, man. It's like begging me to wait until 10:20 to have a 420 somewhere, but I want to spark my bowl now. I'm so nervous. So nervous. Oh, okay. Okay, we got this. We're prepared for whatever that is about to do. I am prepared. It is so quiet. It's just odd. Cheers to almost 4:20 somewhere. It's 10:20 or 10:19. It's almost 10:20. Honestly, if my clock was fast, it would be 10:20 already. So, all right. I didn't realize how much like I was gonna miss Cortana, and I thought about that. The girl that was here, Chloe, is what Kamsky or whatever the fuck called her. I'm pretty sure she introduced herself at the beginning, and I just like was like, oh my god, it's starting already! Holy fuck! Like. So I called her Cortana. We had to let her go. She was alive. She, couldn't make her stay. If she chose to stay, that'd be different. But she wanted to leave. Okay, Amber. Okay, just spark your bowl and let's hit continue. We don't even know what about this continue is gonna fucking do. Like I'm just like, oh my god. Okay, Amber, just. This is exactly why androids are slightly better than humans, because humans are overly emotional. Of course, if you're going off the androids in this one, they become overly emotional, so I don't know. Who's the better fucking being? I don't know. They were made perfect and they still had emotions. Love conquers all. Emotions always. We hit continue. Oh my god, where's it gonna take us? Where is it gonna do? I don't even know what it's gonna load up. Interesting. So it's just showing us the cutscenes at the end. Like, we saw this. Interesting. So I think what it's giving you is the credits. Because literally what about to happen is she's about to be reunited with Alice. So that's interesting. Yeah, it looks like it's just literally replaying the very, very ending of my first run-through. Like, we watched this already in the previous run-through. I was freaking out, too, because I was like, oh, great. I was like, we escape, and then we're fucking there, but see, she's alive. I'm gonna watch this again. This was one of the most heartwarming things ever. Like, not gonna lie. It's super weird, right? It's, like, super weird. Because it already played all of this.
Clara. I love you too, Alice.
Totally worth it. And now we lead off for our second run-through. How odd, though. I'm, like, super intrigued that it's replaying that. You know what I mean? Because that's the ending. So it's interesting that it gave you the option. Huh. What up, pro painter? You know, it only seems fitting that, you know, you would say something like that because you're a fucking 80s doll. So I mean, this is actually, I kind of dig this because it's getting me so hyped to do our second run through. But weird though, right, Katie? Like, oh hey, continue, just so you can see the end bit that you already watched. Like, I find that extremely intriguing. Do I have to put you in a timeout? Is that what you're looking for? I think he wants a timeout. Apparently you can't even read, man, so I'm not even going to talk to you. I'm just going to basically wait for you to either, you know, continue to be a moist motherfucker or, you know, not. Either way. So basically, it gave us an option to hit continue, and I was extremely intrigued by it. So I hit it. But all it did was replay the ending, which we had already saw yesterday. So now I just have to let it get me to the point where I can skip it, and then we can officially start a new story. Because I am not touching my first run through. I am really excited seeing this because it's getting me, like, I was already super hyped for our second run through, but now I'm like even more fucking hyped, like, let's do this. Don't know what that is, nor do I care. I repeat, I am doing a second run through simply because I want to. I did my first run through, which I am not going to touch. My first run through is going to be left exactly the way it is. The title says, too soon? Never too soon. Detroit Become Human, hashtag semi-blind as fuck, run, hashtag second run through. If you can't read, you probably shouldn't be on the internet trying to talk to strangers. And that's not fucking me being rude, that's just on a real fucking note. And then they hug. Oh, you have no idea how happy I was that I still stand by that I'm very, very happy with my first run through, but that's why I'm doing a second run through, because I want to perfect the things that I feel like I just want it to go a little bit differently. But the first run through, I am so satisfied with, and I'm kind of glad that we are gonna, you know, we got to see the Kara and Alice bit, and now we're gonna see Hank and Connor. You have no idea how much I just wanted Hank and Connor to be friends. And the fact that by the end of it, we get that, it just made everything so fucking amazing. I don't care about trophies, Pro Painter, you know this. I think it's funny that I've been doing this for 3.5 years, and you still continue to not understand that I do YouTube for myself. I help myself mentally and physically by having my live streams here on YouTube. It's not for video games, it's not for arts and crafts, it's not for anything else, except simply for the fact that I want to be here and to help myself in some sort of way. I do not care about trophies. I do not care about perfecting a game. I played this game because I heard it was fun, and I felt like doing a blind as fuck run. That's it. So, I'm going to continue my toke. I just wanted to, it gave us the option. As you can see, it doesn't have the option now. I still find it super weird that when we logged in, it let us hit continue, which it just showed us the end bit. Which just keeps me super fucking hyped and excited to do our official second run through. Welcome back, Katie. So, this was my very first run through. I am not touching this. I don't know if this will be here when I hit new story. I have no idea, because it is still a, you know, somewhat, you know, Pro Painter, for the last 3.5 years, you've come in trying to be an 80s doll, trying to say things like that. You don't care about us viewers. You know what? No, I don't care about people like you who constantly try to bring down someone's positivity in their fucking place. This is my fucking channel, Pro Painter. This is not your channel. You're just a fucking slag to society, some pathetic ass loser who wants to be seen by a fucking stranger. Well, guess what? I've seen you and you're a horrible fucking person. Have a great life. Bye! No, I do not care about him. Not one motherfucking bit. Goodbye. Peace! I do not care. You're fucking banned. 3.5 years this stupid little cunt has been this way. I have tried to give him a chance. I have tried to understand that he is a young motherfucker, but he doesn't get it. He does not get that this is my place where I come to help myself mentally and physically, and I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to. If you don't fucking understand that I make my content for myself, leave. There's the fucking door. No one asked you to come. No one's gonna make you fucking stay. I do not fucking care what someone thinks about me, because at the end of the day, the only person that's gonna be there for my whole entire life is me. I care about myself, because when I care about myself and I'm kind to myself, I can be kind to other people. But there is a certain point when you have to stop being kind to someone who is constantly trying to bring you down. Why? Because they wanted this. They wanted me to be angry. They wanted me to be upset. But you know what this is? Passion. Passion for my channel. Passion for my life. And passion for my moisture. If you don't have passion for yourself, get the fuck out of my club of Kottontales. We have no fucking patience for you. Thank you, universe. Ask and you shall receive. I ask the universe to open a floodgate. And I literally, because like I've been pretty upset at the fact that there is an endless amount of 80s dolls who don't seem to understand that I'm gonna continue to do what I want to do, regardless of what the fuck you do. Down to the fact that you don't understand that you are an 80s doll and you are trying to troll some complete fucking stranger. Now, my question is, why the fuck do people enjoy bringing down positive people? Why do people enjoy triggering mentally challenged individuals for their own amusement, to see them get angry or sad or whatever other reason? Do you honestly think you're a good person? Like, do you honestly think you're a good person because you triggered someone who has mental issues? Or, like, does that honestly make you feel good, making fun of someone who is honest about that they have mental and physical problems and that they do YouTube to help those things? Like, if that's honestly your way of life, then go ahead. You're the ones who help me throughout my real life, because there's people like you who like to say something directly to my face, and I can't punch you in your stupid face. I then think about all the fuckers that come into my YouTube, and I utilize that. I'll see you when you get back, Katie. I utilize that so then I don't have a fucking brawl with some complete stupid fuck who just wants to troll a complete stranger who is so sad in their own life, because they really are sad. A person who tries to bring down other people's positivity, they're sad in their own life and they need to get themselves out of that fucking ditch. It's just, it's so infuriating. And the reason that I'm getting so pissed right now about that in particular person is because they've been in my channel for 3.5 years. I literally met that person the first month that my channel came to be. So I'm done trying to let infant and baby bunnies learn. If you're under a certain age and you're gonna act just as immature as your age shows, I have no time for you. You know what I mean? I truly believe that immaturity has nothing to do with your age, but you know, 9 out of 10 times it's a person under the age of 18 acting like a fucking dumb cunt. Just saying. What up, yo? Oh, yeah. Be careful because it's like super clean. Huh. Well, it's a it's I was gonna start a new game. When I got in, for some reason it let me hit continue just to show us the very ending of our first run through, which totally got me hyped for my second run through. Um, but like my brain was like, "Oh my god, bitch! What if that continues on the story past what we saw?" You know what I mean? Like maybe it gave us like an epilogue or something. So I wanted to hit continue just to be sure it wasn't. It wasn't. So I'm gonna be starting a brand new story, which I'm excited for. Told you. Because I like, I busted out all my cleaning supplies and made sure she was super cashed out. Just like doing it in the sink or the toilet or something. How was work? That seems to be the consensus of people I've talked to. people are not having a great day, which is shitty because I'm having a motherfucking great day. Actually, like, I woke up just like in the bestest of moods. Oh yeah, no, it's like fucking hella snowy. Aw, hearts to you at Katie. At KT. I love it. You gotta do the extra ease. But yeah, look at that. It was like, honestly, it was kind of scary because there was like some real gunked up shit on it, and I had to use some force. I actually almost cut myself. You can kind of see the indentation underneath my fingernail there. It freaks me out. I like instantly stopped what I was doing, rinsed my hand with the antibacterial soap, because if I actually cut myself, it would have been fucked up. Like the stuff that would have gone in it. So, but I was able to get the rim completely clean. That last bowl that I just smoked, I loaded just like a bowl this size. 3 hits, perfect. Like, I'm nicely medicated right now. But, I am a little disappointed in myself, because even though, you know, an 80s doll was being an 80s doll, I should have been more mindful. But it's frustrating because this person, when I met them, they were young. They're now of an age that they should not be acting that way, and especially not to someone who is constantly, and then they say, oh, I was trying not to be mean. Like, really? Like, really? Like, and they always fucking say that. It's annoying. No, honey, this is a person that I've talked to them outside of the channel, and like, the first time I met him, I was like, I feel like you have some shit going on in your life, and that's why you're saying the shit that you're saying. But, like, we've had long conversations about how, like, I casually game, I'm not doing it for trophies, I'm not doing it for all this stuff, and then he just keeps coming at me with all that stuff. You know what I mean? It would be different if he was more of a stranger. He's not a stranger. He's someone that's been in my channel for 3.5 years. And, like, I think that he just thinks, like, oh, I got in close with her, now I can fuck with her. Like, no, man, now you just lost what could have been a really good friend for the rest of your fucking life. You know what I mean? Like, all because you couldn't be mindful in my motherfucking channel. Like, it's a new person, I get it. A brand new person meeting me, you don't know that I have mental disorders. You don't know that I have physical disorders. You may not even know that that's why I do YouTube. That's why I try to say it as often as possible. Like, welcome to my Club of Kottontales. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis. I do YouTube as a way to help myself mentally and physically. Blah, 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 blah. And there's tons of fucking content in my channel that says the same fucking thing. So a person who's been in my channel for 3+ years, they know the moisture. They're fucking with me. And I'm disappointed. I am so disappointed. Like, constantly telling me that I don't care about my viewers. When I appreciate the people like Katie and Aurora's Melfi and Raymundo Cottontail and Cassie Cottontail, the fucking list goes on, of individuals who enjoy me for me and make it to where I can come here in my Club of Cottontails and help myself on a daily basis. And Katie's a new person, you know what I mean? Or like Astro, or like fucking Reproduction. I mean, shit, the list goes on of people who, you know, support me. So I'm triggered. I can admit that. No, they are. They want that's what they are. They're a super attention whore. And this will be the last time that they ever get my, like, they're probably filming me right now laughing at me, and I don't care, because you want to know what that is? Hi, everyone that's watching the posted video of me. Come say hi to Amber motherfucking Lewis and actually learn a little bit about me. And guess what? I have met people from those videos. They're like, you know, I actually watched a video of a guy making fun of you, and they're like, I'm unsubscribing to them, and I'm joining your Club of Cottontails. You're an amazing human being. And I'm like, thank you.
Well, it's just like, it's shitty because it's everyone on Earth. Like, when someone says, you're doing a good job, you're like, thank you. When someone says, you're a piece of shit, you don't say thank you, you give them 30 minutes.
Yep.
So he got his 30 minutes of fame while Katie got you're an awesome cottontail.
I talk to Katie on a daily basis and interact with her. You're being a dick right now, Justin. You just literally said that I give 80s dolls more attention to people who actually come in. The people who actually come in and have a conversation with me get to have a conversation with me. If you hadn't just pissed me off a little bit more, I would have smoked this bowl and we would have been done talking about it. The only reason I'm even still talking about it is because you were conversating to me about it. General statement from an 80s doll. Thank you, Justin. Mm-hmm. Yep. This is what you wanted, so thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. But apparently I don't give you enough time, or anyone else. I give the 80s dolls most of my time. Which is odd because I've been doing this for 3.5 years, and I guarantee majority of that time I haven't been talking to an 80s doll. But I married an 80s doll, so maybe I have been talking to one. But I appreciate that a lot, actually. Like a lot, a lot. I feel like a badass bitch most days, and that I am amazing because we're all amazing. Like, even the people who say horrible things to me on a daily basis and try to trigger my mental disorders, they're amazing too because we're human. You know what I mean? But I'm just a firm believer that it's like you can only like try to help a person so many times, and like I don't know, I basically been using that in my real life, and that's why I've been trying to like find different things that maybe I could work and do a job. It's just it's really difficult with my disorders because I do have physical disorders and I do have mental disorders, so there is not like all the previous jobs I've done I can't do, but it has gotten to a point where like I'm gonna need to be able to make money from within my house so I can still be a stay-at-home mother to take care of Amber Jr. I do not trust babysitters or anything like that. But I need to get back to a point where, like, it's just me and now my daughter, because it's me and her. Like life is so weird, and I do plan on doing a video at some point. It's just how do I word something that is just like all of the craziness that has been my life. I think I'm gonna wait for the end of this year. I'm gonna see how this year goes, but either way, like fucking Mama Cottontail needs to make herself a little seed, a little basket full of fucking like seedness that's gonna take the Ambers through their motherfucking future, because it's Amber Senior and Amber Junior that I gotta focus on. You know what I mean? And that's like, oh man, oh, I just like, I can't even like fucking thank my Club of Cottontails enough, because what my YouTube has done for a lot more than just my social anxiety, but especially my social anxiety, like it helps me, but it helps my daughter because, you know, having social anxiety would keep me from wanting to do certain things that later on she's going to need me to do. Like in school and stuff like that, like go to school activities and things like that. And, I'm still going to have the anxieties and stuff like that, but I have a lot of tips, tricks, and tools that I utilize on a daily basis that, will help me to not only go to the function, but super fucking enjoy it, because I'm a super duper sociable, chatty person. Like, I just love getting to know people, and, I truly like having debates with people. You know what I mean? I feel like our differences are truly what makes us beautiful. I don't think that you should have a bunch of friends that are exactly the same, because you're going to be so bored, and you're going to find that you're not all the same. Like, you have a lot of similarities, but there's going to be things that are so different, and you like almost can't even understand how they like that because they like the other thing. And it's like, then relationships crumble. It's like, oh man. And then if you add like scoops of mental disorders and physical aspects on top of it, how did I get through my adolescence? the Honestly, how I got through my adolescence, my therapist Hosey Posey put it the best way. She's like, "You have an ambition for life that most people don't have." And hearing that from a professional license for now like 30 years, she's been in the business, psychologist and therapist, like I it makes me feel good, you know, not only knowing that she is my therapist, but that she sees that in me, and she helps me to continue to see that in me, so then I can continue to do the things I do. You know what I mean? Like, start this new story, which I'm actually really excited for. Pretty nervous because that first bit with Connor, that is a real kid. And the first time, we did good. I want to try to get more this time because, like, I don't know. It's just like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Especially because it's not even 11 a.m. and um, we still have a few hours. So once we get into it after I finish this bow, it's going to be pretty awesome because we were able to get like 3 or 4 chapters casually done in a 3-hour period. I can only imagine how many we'll get done this time, especially considering like I've done it before. So it's like there's a bunch of things that I'm going to do exactly the same. Um, for example, I probably will still have her investigate all the other different areas, because I want to do that just to see it. Like, we didn't go into the convenience store, and I want to do that, but I also have to be mindful of the time, because time is still going the same way. But, like, there's bits that I want to be done the same, but slightly different. So it's like, can I or will I be able to do that? Because, like, I just, like, oh, I'm thinking about some of the stuff now. And my anxiety is going to be through the roof when we do certain chapters. So I'm just gonna have to be mindful. I have to be so mindful. Okay. Okay, fuck, I'm having, like, horrid flashbacks of our first run-through, and I'm like, oh my god, can I do this again? Like, will it help knowing that Alice is just an android when Todd starts beating her? You know, I don't think it's gonna, like, feel any different because it's just a child. And, you know, regardless of android or not, a child is a child, you know? Oh, it's giving me all the tingles. Oh, this is gonna be such a good run through. I just feel it. Oh man, because it's a semi-blind as fuck run. You know what I mean? So we have like all that prequelness. We've done it once time through, so it's like, oh, we know what that will do, and we know what that will do. Oh man, whew, I'm so excited. Okay. New story. Okay. Okay. I knew this would happen. At least I had a thought it would. Interesting. Start a new story. Your previous checkpoints will be replaced. Your story will update as you play. Yes! Let's do this. Alright. Officially. Because it's never too soon. Detroit become human. Hashtag semi-blind as fuck run. Our second run through, because I imagine we'll probably have a third one. I wouldn't put it past to have like a 4, 5, 6. This game is addicting. Just straight addicting. Okay, Connor, I got you. I will try not to kill you this time, man. Oh, we killed Connor once. And I didn't know that he was, like, gonna come back. Like, it's just, like, I knew he was an android, but it's, like, my brain was, like, oh, my God, like, what's Connor? And then when we came across his gravestone, I was tripping out. Because I thought they just, like, rebooted, the same bot. Okay, this is, like, oh, it's so weird, because we've done it before. Okay, so we still want to pick up some clues. Okay, yeah. Look at that. Oh, fuck, okay. Wow. Holy fucks. The anxiety of knowing what's ahead, I think, is actually a little worse than not knowing. Because now I have a sense of urgency because I know there's an android with a gun to a child's head on the edge of a fucking apartment. Okay, we got this. We got our fucking braided bun of power. We got this. Okay. Yep. Caroline! Okay. We got this. Okay, let's see. Yep. Pick that up. Kneel down. Ooh, a dwarf gourami. I'm gonna save the fish. It's beautiful. We didn't get to do that last time. I wanted to do that last time. Yay! Aww. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, like, after doing the first run through, you have these, like, technological bits that come up every so often. It goes up or down. Every time it goes up, I think that's, like, them becoming a deviant or, like, just basically becoming more human. And then when it goes down, that's them, you know, being the machine that they're supposed to be. It's really awesome that it does that. Ooh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay, bitch. Okay, focus, cause there is a little girl.
Oh, please, you gotta save my little girl. Wait. You're sending an android?
All right, ma'am. You need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person?
Don't worry. I did okay last time. I think we'll do okay this time. Oh, fuck, we better do okay this time. Alright. I feel like we'll do better. Right? You know
I don't give a shit. My men are ready to step in. Just give the order. Fuck.
Captain Allen, my name is Connor.
Ooh, I got to
The
him too
android
soon.
sent
It
by
wouldn't let me
Cyberlife?
talk to him yet.
It's firing at everything that moves. It already shot down 2 of my men. We could easily get it. They're on the edge of the balcony. If it falls,
Okay.
she falls.
Do you know its name?
I haven't got a clue. Does it matter?
I need information to determine the best approach. Have you tried its deactivation codes?
The first thing we tried. Listen, saving that kid is all that matters. So either you deal with this fucking android now, or I'll take care of it.
Oh gosh, this is so crazy. It's like... Oh man. It's like I don't... It's like... Like I'm so nervous that I'll fuck up and just like... I don't... Why? Okay, controller? Controller? Let's... Controller is being a little busy, Nitch. Come on. Go, gadgets. They got so many cool gadgets. Deviant took the gun. Hey, maybe this time I won't call it a fucking defiant. I mean, in a way, it is being defiant, but it's a deviant, is what they call them. When they, you know, choose to. Okay, so last time, I'm pretty sure I managed to get every bit.
units hold positions. The negotiators going in.
I don't think there will ever be a time, though, that I'll play this and let the girl die. You know what I mean? I feel like the only person that would do that would have to be, like, someone who's purposely playing it to see every single ending. Maybe because it's, like, for a video or something like that. But, I don't know. Or maybe a person's just curious, because, you know, curiosity is a huge part of the, human nature, so... Alright. Yeah. Pick this up because this is a crucial bit. They were fucking replacing him. Damn! $9,000. Deviant was being replaced. Okay, now let's see. also, I think I'm going to not take the officer's gun. The last time I did, I mean, we ended up not using it, because that's one thing is, like, it's just it's best to play things safe when children are involved. That's my choice, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just always going to prefer to do it that way. Even if I wasn't a mom, I'd probably still do it that way. They were having dinner.
It's on the top floor of a building here in downtown.
There's people watching. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got the blood. It tells us his model and everything. Not gonna pick up the gun, but I should interact.
Stay back! Don't come any closer or I'll jump!
No, please, I'm begging you.
My name is Connor. What about you? What is your name?
Daniel! That's the name they gave me! Stay back!
Oh, search hostage in the room. Shit. I totally... Oh, shit. Oh, well. Because we did that last time. Well, man, you know, that definitely,
I know you're angry, Daniel. But you need to
Damn
trust
it.
me.
Fuck! That's right. Last time we did go into the room because we learned that they were friends and things like that. Oh, man. Okay. Well, let's hope that this goes okay this time. Son of a bitch.
And let me help
I don't want your help! Nobody can help me! All I want is for all this to stop! I just want all this to stop!
They were going to replace you, and you became upset. That's what happened, right?
Good
I
cop.
thought I was part of the family. I thought I mattered. But I was just their tool. Something to throw away when you're done with it.
Listen. I know it's not your fault. These emotions you're feeling are just errors in your software.
No, it's not my fault. I never wanted this. I loved them, you know? But I was nothing to them. Just a slave to be ordered around.
Are you okay, Emma?
Please help me. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Nobody's going to die. Stay calm. Everything's going to be fine.
I can't stand that noise anymore. Tell that helicopter to get out of here.
I'm so disappointed we didn't go in the fucking girls' room. Mother trucker.
There.
I don't even remember where it was, to be honest.
You have to trust me, Daniel. Let the hostage go, and I promise you, everything will be fine. want everyone to leave! And I want a car. When I'm outside the city, I'll let her go. That's impossible, Daniel. Let the girl go, and I promise you won't be hurt. I don't want to die. You're not going to die. We're just going to talk. Nothing will happen to you. You have my word. Okay.
Put the little girl down.
I trust you.
Fuck yeah! Without going into her room. Oh, damn. Is there no way that ends with him dying? Fuck. Other than not going into the girl's room, which we did do our first time around, and I am slightly disappointed,
You lied to me, Connor.
I'm satisfied.
You lied to me.
In all honesty, I just wanted the little girl to live. That's all that I cares about in this first bit. Because this first bit was so crazy. When I first played this, I was like, really? Detroit become human? This is what you're gonna give me as my very first experience? Like, okay. I'm in for a fucking hate, like, yeehaw! Like, strap in, time to go for it. And then the next bit was like, wah, wah. It's so lackluster compared to this one. Like, it's just like, this is like so high intensity. So I saved the fish this time, which I'm happy about, but I am a little disappointed. See, there was another bit, which I'm pretty sure is go into the little girl's room, and then it's, confronting him. But we did that the first time around. I just was like, damn it. I was like slightly disappointed because I was like, who knows. Either way. Oh wow, it shows the previous thing that I had chosen on that. That's so cool. It ended with that little girl living, which is all I freaking cared about, right? Mission successful. What up, Logan? How you doing? Keeping it 100? That's good. Alright, let's continue this motherfucker. So, this is a semi-blind as fuck run. For example, I know that I'm Kara right now. Well, really, I'm the model that will become Kara. And her story is still the one I am most invested in. But this is our second run through ever. So there's still going to be tons of things that are brand new for us to find. But
Anne handles the kids' homework. Elementary school.
I am super excited. There's many things that I'm hoping to do a little differently, and many things that I'm hoping to still achieve, like that beginning part. I didn't care how I got there, as long as the little girl lives. Because every single character can die.
Interest-free credit. And it does
every
for
last one of them. Fuck. Okay, it's okay, Amber. My anxiety is building. Oh, there's Todd, bitch ass, his fat, stupid. Okay. Got this. We will, yes. There is plans. There's plans, Kottontale.
It's plans. Surveillance mode contacts emergencies if you'll just follow break process.
Excuse me, how much is that one over there?
The MP800 is slightly more expensive, but it has many other functions. Come along.
I don't like this guy.
There it is. It's a bit difficult getting it back in working order. It was really messed up. What'd you say happened again?
The car hit it. Stupid accident.
Ah, see. Anyway, it's as good as new now, except that we had to reset it. Meaning we had to wipe its memory. I hope you don't mind.
It'll be fine.
Okay. Did you give it a name?
My daughter did.
AX400, register your name.
Kara.
My name is Kara.
Also, we did black hair the first time. I think we're gonna go blonde this time with Kara instead of doing the black hair. Maybe we'll keep her brunette. Nah, I feel like changing it from brunette is the most important. Oh, okay. This is where it really begins. If you guys have never played Detroit Become Human, I highly recommend. This game is fucking phenomenal. It pulled me away from fucking Arthur Morgan sitting in a bath of bubbles, which is what I planned on doing for this midday Friday meeting. Obviously, this is not Arthur Morgan. Instead, we are going to spend some quality time with the androids of Detroit. There's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to hopefully do exactly the same way. There's going to be some things that I am hopefully going to do differently, and hopefully we won't miss things. Like in that first bit, I wanted to try to collect everything that I could, and I completely skipped over the little girl's room, which is flabbergasting to me. It's like, what? But semi-blind as fuck runs, and you know, second run-throughs of games with a person who has anxiety, you never know how it's gonna go. Oh man, I'm excited. Oh, it's so weird seeing different androids this time around because we've experienced the game, so it's like we register that person in a different way. You know what I mean? Like that one black android that just showed, like, it just makes me think of Jericho and everything. Like, I am so excited. Also, we will not be going outside to do the laundry. That will not be fucking happening. We will not. Do not do the laundry, Amber. Do not go in the backyard. Do not go in the backyard. Do not go in the backyard. I cannot fucking reiterate that enough to myself that we need to not go into the backyard as Kara. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. I just, you know, psyching myself up a little, you know. Keeping myself on my motherfucking toes. Woo!
Would you like to go home now?
Yes,
Oh. So we didn't investigate nearly as much as I should have. Right? Do not go in the backyard. Right? Like, dude, I don't know about you, but I'm not trying to put him into a fucking red ice fucking fit. You know what I mean? Alright, so now that we know that this does, like, you know, gives us a little bit one of those things that you can unlock. So if you're one of those people who are trying to get every single thing, make sure to pick up the magazines. Secrets of Androids. How Cyberlife designs its androids to coexist with humans. What I love, though, is that it is an up-to-date magazine, so as the story progresses, it gives you different things that have happened. You know what I mean? Like the march that he later does and things like that. Huh. Interesting. I never read that before. It said the first androids were perfect. They had perfect faces, perfect expression, and we soon realized that there was something disturbing about them that made people feel uncomfortable. Cyberlife worked on ways to humanize its machine so that it could enter our homes and become new members of our family. Oh my gosh. It was like this was like the beginning of the end. If I had read this, it's like foreshadowing. They created androids of both genders and all ethnicities, analyzing those voices to find the most pleasing tones. Realistic blinking was perfected through, though totally unnecessary, along with breathing, facial hair, and many other humanizing traits. Wow, this perfect simulation of humanity down to details that androids simply don't need is the secret of Cyberlife's design success. Wow. Wow. Beginning of the end, man. How it's changing America's society. Every single sense is found. It's just all the things that are going on. I'm not... Oh, hey, wait. I want to make sure we read that whole thing. I had that happen where I didn't swipe all the way down. And, it said that we didn't, finish it. I wonder, it probably won't let us go to the park. I imagine. Oh, yep. Village Mates is not this way.
Hey, water. We've run 12 miles and are 5 miles away from your goal.
Hell yeah. Oh, I want a chili dog with the works.
Machines, ladies and gentlemen, are ready to serve us.
Oh, it's Colonel Sanders. Oh, my bad. Arnold Brooke. Ooh, man, hell yeah, he had a good fucking life. 1915 to 1998. Hell yeah.
Back to this again. Do it with my eyes closed. The marks of this man. How the hell am I supposed to wash you from my head? Motown rain fall on me again.
Oh, wow, it's beautiful. We didn't listen the whole time last time.
Round my feet, stuck on your doorstep.
Get it, man. Hell yeah.
Hallway lights trace your silhouette. Motown rain fall on me again. Take a breath and step in.
Damn, that makes me like, oh gosh, I sometimes really miss living in Portland, Oregon, because there was always something like that, you know what I mean?
But we are not God. We are nothing but dust. Why do you look at me so, demon? I know who you are.
Marcus is the
I can see through you.
sexiest demon of all.
You are the one by whom the evil will come.
He's so right.
You are the one who will destroy Detroit.
He'll save it. Oh, it's so weird seeing him with both his normal eyes.
Only reflect the darkness in our souls. I say unto thee, the day shall come when we will have to pay the price for our arrogance.
Gosh, I'm trying my best not to think about like everything else, but it's like my brain is straight up just like flash forwarding to so many other things. Oh, hold up. No. I need to just enjoy a moment in the store because, like, just look at all the beautiful paints. It's so beautiful. Oh, no, there's nothing on that side. Oh, paintbrushes. Oh, look at all the paintbrushes.
Identification verified. Here is your order number 847. That will be $63.99.
That's right. There's so many 47s in this game. Oh!
Payment confirmed.
Transaction complete.
Take bus home. See what I mean, though? Like, that first bit is like, and then we're Kara getting picked up in a store, and then we're Marcus picking up some paint. Or actually, I haven't even learned that this is Marcus at this point. We know he's Marcus. But, like, it's, like, that first bit, I was so just like, what is going on? Like, I didn't know, oh, man. But I knew there was going to be intensity because the game wouldn't have such an intense first bit if the game isn't intense, you know what I mean? Games tend to do that. They try to, you know, in the first bit, usually kind of show you how the game is going to go. I do think it's crazy that, like, this area right here actually ends up being one of the places because it has a CyberLife store right there. It's not the one that we break into, but I would imagine later on it says that 5 CyberLife stores are.
Where the fuck you going, Tin Can? Hmm? No kidding. Hey guys, check it out. We got one of those tin cans here.
Look at this little motherfucker. You steal our jobs, but you can't even stand up.
Part of me wasn't going to have him come over this way, but I feel like this would be a huge bit in him choosing to do what he does.
We're gonna fuck your bitch ass up. Yeah, waste it.
Do it!
Alright. It's enough. Leave it alone.
Let us teach this bastard a lesson.
For walking down the street.
Damage it, I'm gonna have to find you.
Yup.
We can take your job next. See how you like it.
Okay. Let's go. Run along.
You know what's crazy, though, is at the end, Marcus is very similar to those people because those are protesters. Okay, let's see. Ah, yes. I like how I just barely missed that first bus. He had to wait for the next bus because that first one. Oh well. You know, I do find it intriguing that we never meet another Marcus. You do meet, like, many of the same versions of androids, but no, we never meet another. Interesting. I never even thought about that. I'm hoping we try to, like, hopefully pay attention a little bit more to certain things. Like, I want to learn as much as I can this time around. It's kind of like when you watch a movie over and over again, you see different things. Oh, what? See? There was something else that we could have found like that. We found that notebook, but there was something else we could have found. God damn it. Ah, what ifs. Whoa. Fucking, I don't even understand the stats. That's weird to me. Then we have the legend. These are things I've never looked at, so since it's my second time through, why not? But a legend is pretty, you know, straightforward. If you don't know what a legend is, it gives you different things that are going to be on it. For example, we have locked paths, shown as orange locks. It just shows you the different things, breaking down what you're seeing on this. Alright. Alright. Okay. 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 Got this. Got this. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
coming?
Better place to move. The moment when we meet Alice for the first time, oh gosh, it's like my head is like all over the place right now. Okay, let's just focus on cleaning the house.
You cook the meals.
That's like the good shit. Getting to clean up.
God damn it! Where the fuck's the brat gone now? Alice! Alice! Oh, there you are. That's Alice. You look after her. Homework.
Makes sense to why we don't hear her coming.
Got it?
Yes, Todd.
Get started down here, then you do upstairs.
Fucking A, though. Seriously. And the Best Actress award goes to Alice the Android. I mean, she's seriously, like, when she's cold or, like, hungry or just anything, I just, like, oh, man. Okay. Gonna make sure to collect dishes and the trash and activate the vacuum cleaner. We will not be going in the backyard. Oh. And actually, it's like I kind of want to go in the backyard. It's just we won't do the laundry because I want to play with Alice in the backyard. You know what I mean? That was an option when we went in the backyard, but I can't remember if, like, it will let us go in the backyard but not do the laundry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're so right, Katie! Oh! You're so fucking right. And it makes sense as to why she doesn't eat, too. Never thought about that. We offer, like I try to make sure that little girl eats so many times, but we never once see her eat. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to offer her food anymore. Like, there's a choice to give her a kiss or to offer the food. Definitely going to give the kiss. I wanted to give the kiss the last time, but I didn't realize it was only letting me choose one. But that is like a... Dude, see, it's like everything is there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, or even sleep. Like, oh my gosh. I mean, they can go into rest mode, so, like... She does that, but she doesn't have to, like, curl up and get comfy, you know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh, it's just...
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
I'll bring it tomorrow. Yeah, same place. You know that.
Scrub-a-dub-dub, washing some dishes. Yeah. Scrub-a-dub-dub, just
TV
washing
on.
some dishes. Scrub-a-dub. Oh, hi, Alice. I also want to try to not have a negative relationship whatsoever. Like, it hurt my soul every time we did something and our meter went down with Alice, so... Gosh, okay, I'm so torn.
Bring me a cold beer.
I'm so torn because, like, I do kind of want her to go in the backyard because it gives an option to play with Kara or Alice back there, but, like, it would enrage the black ice. Oh, man. Choices, am I right? Fuck. Oh, man. And it's also, like, I can't remember if, when we went back there, if it gave us the option to not do the laundry, because the laundry is what triggers the red ice. But I'm almost thinking, like, maybe it has to trigger the red ice in some cases. You know what I mean? Because it then makes the next things happen, but it's just like I don't know. Fucking choices, right? Fucking game based around all the choices. first we gotta clear this. Oh, my chest hurts just as much as the first time. That's a crazy part of this. Oh, like maybe even more. You know what I mean? Because it's that bit of like you know what's some of the things that are about to come. You know what I mean? His bitch ass taking out credit cards and all sorts of fucking things. Ugh, Todd. He's such a ugh. I fucking hate Todd so fucking much. Rebuild North Corktown. Like sledding to see exactly what it will let me investigate, you know? Because you never know. Okay, okay.
Fuck, man.
I've made a good start down here. I'll head upstairs.
Do what you have to do, but stop bothering me.
Oh, so he does the red ice no matter what? That's good to know. That's actually... That's like horrible. That's like super horrible. Ah, shit, I forgot to activate the fucking vacuum cleaner. Son of a bitch. Fucking Todd's bitch ass still does the fucking... Damn. Oh, now we know. Missed opportunity with going outside, I guess. Not gonna lie, might redo this one. My second run through, because it's the second time I'm playing it, I'll probably redo things if I feel like it throughout. Just because, why not? You know what I mean? Oh wait, I already read this, bitch. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. I was just kind of hoping that the red ice was something that was only triggered by the backyard, but unfortunately it was just something that he was going to do. Which is unfortunate. But he's an addict, you know what I mean? I mean, the whole point is to get out of this motherfucking house, so... This is just all the pleasure tease of having to do, you know, this. I don't remember the last time us seeing Alice walk down the hall. So that's interesting. Tidy, tidy, getting it all clean. Open the window. I love that because she's an android, she can do it with her fucking mind.
Another 225,000 jobs will last.
President Warren spoke today at the opening.
Nothing good on television. Alright. What? There's still mess? What the fuck is there still a mess? Oh. The fucking magazine. See, and we only got to see it blurred, but that magazine is, it has a kid android on it. It's just like, that would let you know.
Watch it.
Fucking Todd, I hate you. I cleaned the other room the last time. I'm not doing it this time.
I just want to tidy up your room a little. I only need 2 minutes. Is that okay, Alice?
Oh my gosh. It's just like, oh man. It's oh so crazy. It's like, I was so sad and disappointed. Like, I couldn't understand why, like, her mother would leave her. You know what I mean? But it was just like, it's all so crazy. It's all so crazy. Okay, let's see. AW. Make sure that we build a rapport with that girl, so she will wants to give us the key. Alright, ventilate. I now know why that unlocks. We are gonna get to Alice before Todd can get to her. We're gonna be just out the fuck way.
I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends
again.
again.
Warm! Yes!
Your father said you chose my name. Kara. It's nice.
We had so many negative bits when we first played this. I was like, oh.
What about your mother? Will she be home soon?
Ah, damn it.
You should tell me about yourself. What you like to do, where you like to go, your favorite foods. That would really help me.
Got the key. I just had to click the mother one, didn't I? Curiosity done fucking caused us to get a bit of fucking red with Alice. But the fact that we're at a warm bit, that just makes me happy. This box, I was just like in such disbelief. I mean, the little girl in that picture doesn't look like she would even age to Alice. It's like everything was there. You know what I mean? see Alice, and then you see she drew an android. And then it shows the arm of the android being ripped off, and Alice is sad. So, you know, clearly Todd done fucked with the fucking Kara. But that's alright. We're gonna do this differently now. We're gonna get to her before fucking Todd does. You best fucking believe we will get to Kara. Or to fucking... Kara will get to Alice before fucking Todd does. Like, I will fucking make sure of it. Oh, wait, we can look at ourselves in the mirror? Oh, yes. How you doing? AX400. Hi, my name is Kara. Ah, yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm playing.
You're playing. I know what you're thinking. You think your dad's a lowlife? Huh? Fucking loser? Can't get a job, take care of his family? Don't you think I tried to make things work?
You know, I wonder if
But whatever I
were
do, when
to have played
someone
with
comes
her in the
along, they just
backyard,
fuck it all up!
like after we finish this, I wonder if it would make us do the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Say it!
I hate you, Todd.
Hate me!
I fucking hate you, Todd, because you fucking got yourself a child android just so you could fucking yell at her. Like,
What am I doing?
pathetic ass character.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know I love you, don't you? You know I love you.
How weird is that for that little android girl, though? You know what I mean? There's no way that Alice wouldn't have became in a sense, a deviant and things like that, because, like, I mean, dude, dude. But I am gonna do this because I do want to redo that, and I'm curious. I'm curious to what the chapter area looks like. But because this is our second run through, I'm not as worried about going to different things. It's so weird Cortana not being here. So I'd imagine all of that opens up. So let's look at the flow chart. So yeah, it shows where we did, but it still shows the previous things. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. So it still shows the stuff from my first run through, but I'm playing it from the very beginning. Now I do want to wonder where the okay, so the checkpoint is at upstairs. So to trigger that, I'd have to do it from the beginning, right? Oh, okay. Okay, so 2 checkpoints. Okay, so it will be from there, which I am gonna do, but before we do that, I need to use the restroom and get my bowl loaded. But because this is our second one, and, when it comes to Kara and Alice, that, for me, has always been the most important time, so this second run-through is me perfecting their story. So I want to see them play in the backyard, so I'm going to redo A New Home. I'm disappointed, though, that, like, the story, no matter what, even if you go into the backyard and do the laundry and find the red ice, irregardless, he's gonna fucking, you know, get enraged by it. But it makes sense because he's a fucking addict. Fucking goddamn addict. I do want to say before I go use the restroom and refill my water and such, thank you to every motherfucking Kottontale that's joining me for our semi-blind as fuck run and second run through of Detroit Become Human. It is not even noon for me yet. It's actually 11:40 a.m. So good motherfucking morning from me to you, but good afternoon and good evening to all of our little fluffy Kottontales around the world. Special thank you to the real KT for being here, lurking, chatting, experiencing an amazing game. I can only imagine that watching me play it is making you want to play it, because I get that way. But I will BRB. I'm going to get some more water, use the restroom. When we get back, I am going to, looks like I have to grind some more up, actually. But I want to get a fresh bowl, reloaded. I might, like, start the game, like, the level up as I load it or grind up some, since we have done it before. I want to experience them in the backyard. You know what I mean? Like, that was definitely something for the first time around that I was like, ah, damn, you know, I want to do that. But if not going into the backyard had made it to where Todd didn't go into his fucking red ice, then it would have been like, woohoo! But anyways, I will BRB. Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my Club of Kottontales. You know it's gonna be a motherfucking good day. when you just feels it deep in your bones. It is Fan-fucking-tastic Friday for me. It is in fact January 17th, 2020. I got some filming to do. We actually have... It's motherfucking Ipsy time. I need to film this bad boy tomorrow. Tonight, Junior... Oh shit! That's like perfect timing, Katie! Holy fuck! I went and used the restroom, ate 3 cookies, and got some water. So you literally missed nothing. That's amazing. That's fucking amazing. That's fucking amazing. I think I'm gonna film this tomorrow, and then I think today, right? Talk about perfect fucking timing, man. The universe is like, no, I got you. I'm thinking that I'll film that tomorrow, and I want to try filming, I wrote out the script, because when filming with a 1.5-year-old, I feel like I need to write out what I'm going to say. So I have that written out for me, and then she's just gonna sit there looking cute. It's just a matter of me, you know, putting on a certain little outfit, probably do her hair. But even if she doesn't, all I need her is to sit there, and she doesn't even have to wave. I'm hoping she waves. Every time we do a video, she tends to wave. So I'm hoping that, but get Mama Kottontale content going. Because we do have, you know, I meet people all the time that are like, you know, you would be amazing at family-friendly content. And I'm like, I don't even know about that. They're like, but you just love children so much. They're like, I don't think you notice, but when you, like... They're like, you're vulgar and such, but like you're super respectful. You know what I mean? And they're like, I had a couple people, they actually watched the E for Everyone that I've done in my channel, and they're like, your E for Everyone is amazing. They're like, you literally only dropped a damn once, and you were so apologetic. Like, I was like, thank you. I was like, I remember that. I was building Thomas the Train for my nephew, and I dropped the damn because I made a mistake when I was building my Pixel. And when I was doing the E for Everyone, those are, you know, that's content that I made for everyone versus where it's 21 plus. And that's a huge reason why I made Mama Kottontale, because there was a need to have a family-friendly entity that's connected to Amber motherfucking Lewis, but not 100% here, because this is, you know, the place where I can come and relax, and it's my adult playground versus Mama Kottontale is the everyone playground, if that makes sense. Family friendly and not family friendly. I definitely need to get myself a laptop, because I did make a Facebook for Mama Kottontale and everything, and I need to get that linked up to that YouTube, but it's kind of difficult to do it on the phone. You sort of need to have a like actual PC access, so then I can change up the background and sync it properly. I could do it on my phone, but it would probably take a really long time and frustrate me. But, order of operations, I just got back, got myself some fresh water, ate myself a little snack, a couple little cookies, just to give myself some energy, and to make the hangriness that was starting to build in my tum-tum go away. We're getting some delicious herbage ground up. I do reside here in Washington State. If you didn't know, Washington State, along with Colorado State, were the first states in the United States of America to legalize recreational marijuana, moist. Legalize recreational marijuana, and that was in 2012. I got myself some Jesus OG. I'm not necessarily a religious, but I did find Jesus. I love saying that. But we are doing a semi-blind as fuck run and a second run through of this game, which is Detroit Become Human. And we did just get done doing our second ever time doing a new home, and we 96% completed it. However, we have a missed opportunity, so I am going to be redoing this, which is my first time ever doing this. So let's see. It says your previous checkpoints will be replaced. Okay. Your story will be... Well, I definitely want to save. How interesting that there's a do not save my progress option. Almost like you can look at everything but not have it affect the story. Yeah, save. Because I want it to affect the relationship. That's why I'm doing it now before we go into the next bit. Because I want her to go in the backyard. Now that we know that he's going to go into a red eyes fucking fit no matter what, I'm going to have her go into the backyard. It does mean, though, that we're going to be doing stuff over again that we've already previously done, cleaning the house. I'm not mad at it, though, because honestly, I enjoy cleaning. And there's something therapeutic about cleaning virtually. Okay, I was like, I hope I did this right. Okay, we got it ground up for after we're done with this, because after we do this from the second, or I guess it would be the third time? Anyways, I'm gonna load myself a bowl and have a much needed toke sesh, because like there's still so much anxiety coming to this particular bit, and a huge part of it is the fact that Todd just straight up like, that guy is a broken ass motherfucker, you know what I mean? Just like so broken.
You coming?
Alright. Got this. Yeah.
You've been gone for 2 weeks, so the place is a mess. You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals, and you take care of... God damn it, where the fuck's the brat gone now? Alice! Alice! Oh, there you are.
Oh, I think I heard a
That's
slight
Alice.
shuffling.
Look after
Could have
her.
been Todd's fat ass,
Homework,
though.
bath, all that crap. Got it?
Yes, Todd.
Get started down here, then you do upstairs.
Right, alright, let's do this shit. Let's first activate that damn fucking vacuum. Vacuum activated. Alright, let's pick up these dishes. Oh, she's playing with the vacuum. Oh, it's so cute.
Alice! You better stop that right now!
That's right, I forgot that he fucking yells at her for playing with the fucking vacuum.
Why is she
Todd,
always
you're such
pushing me?
Todd's such a douchebag, you guys. If you want a character to hate in life, hate Todd.
Yeah. Maybe. Depends on what you need.
Dude, I think he's doing a drug deal right now.
I can get that.
Holy shit, I think he is. I think he's straight up doing a drug deal.
I'll bring it tomorrow. Yeah, same place, you know.
Motherfucker. Todd, you are...
TV on.
Right? Me neither. Like, Sketch Maggette, she's just like, oh, I can do that. Yeah, I'll get it for you tomorrow. I'm like, ah, oh, this motherfucker is not just doing red ice, but he is a red ice dealer. Ugh, so fucking pathetic. You know, I'm kind of happy I'm doing this bit again, not only to see the backyard and them playing, or maybe Alice will choose not to fucking play. I don't know. Right? Like, he really is. Todd is such a fucking low life. Fuck, man. But, like, this is just making me, like, my hatred for Todd is, like, so prominent and just, like, ugh. And this is, like, adding to it, but, like, it's, like, good that it's adding to it. my god, is this motherfucker getting high already? Holy shit! You fucking kidding me right now? This motherfucker is straight up getting high already. What the fuck? I can hear him in the background. This motherfucker right here, man. This motherfucker. Damn, so he's just like, oh god. Ugh, the taste for such. Ugh. Damn, why is this making me want to wash some fucking dishes?
Kara!
Yes, Todd?
Bring me a cold beer!
Right away.
Todd, get me a beer, because I'm a fucking lazy-ass motherfucker. I can't get it for myself. Beer? Beer for you, sir. Got it. Yes. Alright. Okie dokie. Backyard. Let's take down the laundry. Yes. Oh my god. Right? Just like, here you go, Todd. Just hit him in the fucking head with it. Ah, yes. Take down the laundry. Oh, there's Alice. Oh, there's sweet Alice. Yeah. Hi, Alice.
You look bored. Would you like to play a game? You like playing out here?
Yeah, boy. We got to warm faster. That, to me, is definitely a plus. I was hoping that they would play, but last time I asked her about school, she didn't like that because obviously she doesn't go to school. You know what I mean? Like... Alright, now, unfortunately... There's no way to stop us finding the red ice because what kind of motherfucker stashes it in the fucking laundry detergent? Like, motherfucker. And she was just trying to do laundry. Like, she wasn't trying to find his fucking stash, you know what I mean? Yep, it's right there.
You shouldn't mess around with my stuff. It makes me nervous.
I'm sorry, Todd.
You just stay the fuck out of my business. Unless you want
Right?
to piss me off.
Like, I'm pretty sure people are gonna do the laundry. God, Todd. Oh, I can't wait to, like... Ugh. Ugh, it just... He leaves such a bad taste in my mouth, but it's like... That's why I'm almost glad that we're, like... doing this an extra bit. It's like 2.5 because like it's just building the rage to make sure that we do everything we can to have her be perfected past this, you know what I mean? Alright, done with the first floor.
I've made a good start down here. I'll head upstairs.
Do what you have to do, but stop bothering me.
Alright, let's go upstairs. Let me guess. Gonna have some more drugs there, Todd? Oh, you already smoked your crack, so you don't need to have it more. I just found your stash. Okay. I see how it is. Go on, Kara. We gotta go scrub some fucking toilets and such. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm glad you're gonna be busy. Shit, it's Friday night. Guess what I'll be doing? I'll be taking care of a mini human. That's what I'll be doing. Now, because I am obviously doing save point, I'm just making sure that I get everything, because I'm not gonna do this hopefully another time. At least not for this run through. And really, I honestly thought that going to the backyard is what triggered the red ice, but clearly it doesn't, considering in this portion he starts doing it before she's even done cleaning the downstairs. She's just like, dude, like, what? Oh my god, it's making me want potato chips. Something fierce. Found his antidepressants, behavioral disorders. And I mean, I have a behavioral disorder. Dissociative disorder, personality disorder, and a mood disorder are all behavioral disorders. It's just, Todd should have been getting help, you know what I mean? He should have been going to a therapist, he should have been taking care of himself. He clearly doesn't. His therapy was getting himself an Android child and, you know, taking it out on them. But you can see the blurriness. It shows an Android trailer. It's like YK800 or some shit. And she's like looking at it, and I remember this scene the very first time I played it. I was like, gosh, what is on that magazine? Because it's affecting her. You know what I mean? It's like she wants to, like, it's like she knew the truth, but at the same time, maybe like blissfully naive sort of thing, you know?
Watch it.
Todd's bitch ass. Just fucking take care of this bathroom real quick. Just fucking easy peasy. At least she's an android. And, you know, wow, she probably doesn't have to shit. God, that'd be nice. Could you imagine? Don't have to eat, don't have to sleep. I don't know, it'd be definitely, I don't know. It makes me think about Bicentennial Man and how he, you know, had his whole, he was a robot and he wanted to be human. He wanted to feel and experience and die, you know, because to be human is to live. In this, they're essentially, you know, a immortal being, but they have feelings. They've created
I just want to tidy up your room a little. I only need 2 minutes. Is that okay, Alice? Alice in Wonderland. Of course.
We will not ask her about her mother this fucking time, especially since we're at warm already. That is like, I'm so glad that we decided to go back through and go into the backyard, because I want them to have the just like such strong relationship, and I'm gonna try my best. It's gonna be difficult when it gets later on, because there's just things that are gonna be panic inducing. So I'm just gonna have to be super duper mindful when we get to those bits.
I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again. Your father said you chose my name. Kara, it's nice. How did you
Ooh,
choose it?
we're trusted already!
You should tell me about yourself. What you like to do, where you like to go, your favorite foods. That would really help me. You're very quiet. I hope I don't scare you.
Yeah. That makes me feel good that she's trusted already. I'm gonna do my best to make sure that we do whatever I feel Alice would want her to do, you know what I mean? And not necessarily what, you know, and some decisions I'm still gonna like base on a motherly decision. Like, I still honestly don't know how I'm gonna do that Luther bit, because I do kind of feel like Luther's supposed to die, but I don't know, maybe not, I don't know. Also, considering Cortana made us feel like complete booty crap when we had finished that bit, she was like, I'm so sad that Luther dies, now Car and Alice have to do it alone, and I'm just like, thanks. But yeah, that's like, I mean, come on, that little girl's blonde, you know what I mean? I mean, hair does get dark as you get older. Sometimes you can be a towhead and your hair will get darker, but I feel like all the signs were there. It's just, when you're playing it for the first time, you're not looking for those sort of things, you know what I mean? There's plenty of time. Oh, wait, what's that? Aww. I actually plan on letting Junior do something like this in her room. Since we own our own home, I see no issue with, her being able to do that, but it will be when she's a little bit older and she can actually say that she likes it like that for a little while. Just like I'm waiting to paint her room. I want her to be able to have a choice.
I'm playing.
I'll load the bowl right now.
I know what you're thinking. You think your dad's a lowlife? Huh? Fucking loser? Can't get a job, take care of his family? Don't you think I tried to make things work? But whatever I do, when someone comes along, they just fuck it all up!
Todd.
I know what you think of me. You hate me. You hate me, don't you? Say it! You hate me!
It's just like, I feel like she's crying because she's sad for him. She's so sad that he had to, you know, make this, like, false life for himself.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Like, I can't even imagine.
You know I love you.
Like, it makes sense to why she had us so fooled, you know what I mean? Because she's going through trauma. A trauma will humanize a person so fucking fast, you know what I mean? Alright, let's see. Yeah, Kara discovers a way down. Yeah, we did. Very happy. There's still something that we did not unlock down there, which is intriguing. I thought that was going to be like them playing outside, but who knows what that is, you know what I mean? That's something for future Amber to find at some point. But I'm going to get our bowl loaded because we're going to go into the next bit. I did replay this because I wanted to see if she would play in the backyard. She didn't, you know? Okay, you know, future Amber now knows. Future Amber, like, some far in the future, will, like, have to figure out what that other thing was, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Huh. And I hit X before loading my bowl, but that's okay. Because I'm pretty sure it's just Marcus. Yes, it is just Marcus. Oh, you guys, this game. Ugh. Carl's house is so fucking gorgeous. Alright. I'm gonna get my bowl loaded, and I am pausing it because, this is the type of game that real life and just things in the game are gonna constantly go, even if you're not moving. So, for me, I want to get this bowl loaded and smoke it. Having to, like, I feel like it was beneficial to redo that bit, but also, like, my heart, it's like knowing that Alice is an android doesn't like help it at all. It just like brings up like a bunch of other anxieties, like I feel bad for her because she literally was bought to be tortured. You know what I mean? Like, and she knows that. There's no way that she wouldn't know that because she's a fucking android. She's super intelligent. Superior to humans, you know? Alright. Ooh. But I want to say thank you to our lurkers, and of course, a thank you to the real Katie, who is working and lurking and being amazing. My white chocolate McMusie brought me some food, too. It's quite delicious smelling. I'm going to take a little gander and take a little bite. Let's see. Is it as good as my taste buds think it is? I'm like salivating like crazy right now. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yep, that's good. Oh, yeah. I had no idea that I was this hungry. It makes sense, though. I didn't eat breakfast yet. I used to do smoothies in the morning, but Junior doesn't really like the sound of the NutriBullet. So, instead of, making a smoothie at fucking 6, 7 in the morning, I switched to doing bowl of cereal. And then I couldn't find the cereal I liked, which was frustrating. When I find it, I'm gonna buy 2 bags so I don't run out. I like the shredded Wheaties, but I like it to be the strawberry kind. Like the plain ones are alright, but that strawberry just adds like a extra taste. Alright, girls, see when you get back. Mm, yummy. I'm actually really impressed. I didn't get any on the microphone, which I was really worried about because it's pretty close to my mouth. But I'm wearing this nice little white thing, and like I just realized that has like a lot of barbecue sauce with it. And if I would have gotten that on me, it would have stained really intensely. So cheers to not staining ourselves, and also that was so needed. Oh man. That's what's gonna get us through the next 2 hours. Yes. So it is fan-fucking-tastic Yay! And too soon? Never too soon to do a semi-blind as fuck run of Detroit Become Human. This is our second run through of the game, and I am unbelievably enjoying it the second time through. It definitely is kind of weird. We're noticing things, but we've also missed some things. It's clear that this game just kind of I think that it's made the way to kind of induce panic in some sort of ways. So there's definitely just like added panic and stuff like that when we're doing certain stuff. I've come to realize that I think anything having to do with Kara and Alice is probably going to have my anxiety up. I think it's just like the motherly instinct in me. Like even before I became a mother, I just always would find myself more intuitive and, you know, nurturing and things like that. So being that I'm, you know, I have that sort of nurturing deposition. There we go. My brain was like, you can say it. Because we're like that, I feel the need to, you know, Ralph says it best at the end of the game. If the little girl is free, we're all free. And it's like, I felt that when he said that, man. Hello, Carl.
Oh.
Good morning, Carl.
Good morning.
It's 10 a.m.
Good
Weather
morning.
is partly cloudy.
Actually, good afternoon, because it's just after 12
with a strong
in the afternoon
possibility
for me.
of afternoon showers.
But
It
good
sounds like
afternoon,
a good day to spend
or I
in
should
bed.
say good evening, and good morning to all our fluffy
I did go
cocktails
to
around
pick
the
up the
world.
paint that you ordered.
Oh, yes, I've forgotten. That is the difference between you and me, right, Marcus? You never forget anything.
Show me your arm, please, Carl.
No.
Carl. Thank you.
Carl's so awesome.
I just opened my eyes and I'm already gritting my teeth.
I'm just, oh man, that's one thing is, a
it's
lot
like
of the
a
way
Franklin
that it's gone
machine.
with Carl, I'm gonna do it the same way.
They break
It
down
gave me
so
such
quickly.
anxiety
All
to
this
play that
effort
bit with his son,
to keep him going.
and but I feel like that's the way it's supposed to go.
Hey, what happened to your clothes?
Oh, it's nothing. Just some demonstrators in the street, Carl.
What a bunch of idiots. They think they can stop progress by roughing up a few androids? I hope they didn't harm you.
Oh, no. They just pushed me around, Carl. I'm fine. Okay. I'll take you to the bathroom now.
Cheers. Oh my gosh. I think my chest is still, I should have definitely probably, took a bit more of a break, in between the bits. Because I'm still feeling just like what I'm sure is anxiety from Todd's bitch ass. I like that I can do that with one hand. I was like, true gamer. Fucking you find a way when your body's like, do that. Who else is that kind of gamer? You just like, it's like your brain's like, do that bit, now do that bit, now do that bit, and you're like, but I want to smoke this bowl, but do that first. I swear I feel like it's like that way with The Sims more than any game that I play. It's just like, place that one last lamp, one last toilet. I'm like, is there one last something? Like, I feel like there's never a last. It's the never-ending rotation in Sims. I really do. Plus the fact that I don't think I've ever let a Sim that I've created die. Not on purpose. Anyways, I have killed a Sim numerous times. If you ever played the regular Sims, Sims 1 for the, PlayStation 2. Actually, did it come out on PlayStation 1? I think it was just PlayStation 2. Either way, if you played the original Sims, you know how easy it was to start a fire by making a salad. Because you didn't have any cooking skill. Oh, cheers to the old school days of catching a salad fire. Cheers, Sims. You've come a long way. And then making like your first like 10 meals are just disgusting. And your Sims like starving because they would eat the food you made and then puke right afterwards, ergo making them hungry again. So you'd make food that would be gross, they'd eat it, they'd puke. I had a Sim die from hunger. you soon, it's like, you soon learn that if you want to cook an actual meal that is not a quick meal, you have to read the book. And this is like original Sims. Sims now, Sims 4 is nothing like that. You can make a salad without dying. But the first Sims that ever released, like if you didn't read the book on cooking and learn that first skill, you were not like you would not be able to cook. I tried. I killed many a Sims trying to, and then I learned that have them learn the cooking skill. I had a teeny tiny house full of all these things that would teach my Sim because when I would play Sims, it was about making my Sim comfortable. I had a lot of friends that didn't like the way I played Sims back in the day. They're like, dude, like, build a house. I'm like, no, I don't need a house. I just need the bookshelf so they can read and yada, yada, yada. They're like, build a house. And then I started building houses and then I never went back. And it's so funny. Like, my same friend was like, oh, can I see your house? I'm like, yeah, it's not done yet. They're like, you've been working on it for 12 hours. They're like, have you even played with your Sim yet? I'm like, no. They're like, what? They're like, I should have never showed you the building options. I'm like, you know what? You're right, AJ. You probably should have never showed me the building options because once I knew that it existed, it's like I would be stuck making a house for hours. Just hours upon hours because that's all I'd want to do. Versus where beforehand it was just like play to make the sim lots of money that they would never spend on a house. I'd have like a shoebox full of like expensive shit. oh, oh gosh, those were the days. Those were the days.
Anything special on the agenda today?
Yes, there's the opening of your retrospective at the Museum of Modern Art. The gallery director left 4 messages asking to confirm your attendance.
I haven't decided yet. We'll see about that later.
Okay.
What else?
Just your usual fan mail. I've already answered.
Any news from Leo?
No, Carl. I can call him if you like.
No. No, don't bother.
Oh, Jaded Rose. Forget how hard she hits sometimes if I'm not careful. She hasn't been that clean in a long time. Alright, let's see the dining room.
I'm starving.
Tables
Well, your
there.
breakfast is ready. Bacon and eggs, just the way you like them.
Thank you.
Oh,
You're
bacon and eggs, yum. Oh yeah. Okay, so the last time I played the piano, I think I'm gonna do the chess this time, but first we gotta serve his breakfast. So, let's go grab this. Oh shit, he's got some fucking, it looks like figs? Ooh. Gross. There you go, Carl. Enjoy your delicious noms. Bon appetit.
Thank you, Marcus.
Dude, you can hear the
Television.
bacon sizzling. Oh, my brain's like, but play the piano. The piano is so much fun to play. But I love chess. I don't have, like, I don't really know many people
Why don't you
that
find
enjoy
something to
playing
do while I
chess.
finish my breakfast?
Sure. Okay, Carl.
On the other hand,
not good at it. I feel like people think that you have to be good at something to enjoy it. It's like, I just don't understand why people don't see the joys of just doing something to enjoy it, you know? That's like when I play video games, you know? I'm going to play whatever game I want to play, regardless if I'm good at the game or not. I get lots of people that think I shouldn't play games like Fortnite or Call of Duty or things like that. Life on Titan. Evidence of alien life grows. Interesting. Huh. Interessante. Life found on a planet.
Television off. Mankind is so depressing. Nothing but greed, stupidity, and violence.
We read a magazine instead of playing chess.
5,000 years of civilization just to get to where we are.
Oh wait, no, he's just pissed off at that. Okay, good. Good. Ooh, what's this? Globe. Ugh, I love globes. I want a necklace that has a little globe on it. That would be amazing. Oh, play the piano. Oh, play chess. What's the other thing, though? Oh. Read a book, maybe? Chess.
Fancy game of chess?
Yes!
Sure, yeah.
Speed chess.
Oh
Speed
boy.
chess it is.
Oh. That was just a little bit too easy. Are your circuits rusty? Or you're just taking pity on an old man?
Neither. Carl, you just played better.
Never throw a match, Marcus. If you can win, win.
Okay.
That's what got humanity where it is today. One day I won't be here to take care of you anymore. You'll have to protect yourself and make your choices. Decide who you are. And what to become.
You're so insightful.
This world doesn't like those who are different, Marcus.
Amen.
Don't let anyone
Yes.
tell you who you should be.
That still resides with me so intensely as it did the first
Let's go to
time.
the studio.
The world don't like what's they can't explain. The world don't like people who don't stay in the lane they think they should be in. That's a huge reason why most people don't like me, because I believe the lanes are there for a reason, and I'll do the lanes, but I go my own way. I'm a true believer that you can stay in the lanes that society makes us, but have it go your way. You know what I mean? And people don't like that. They think that those lanes are one-dimensional, and they're not. I'm proof of that. A lot of people think that I, should be doing lots of other things. Like, people are like, wow, you're like a contradiction.
Let's see where we left off.
Which I am an oxymoron.
Remove the
I
sheet.
agree with that. But I think it's pathetic that people think that just because I smoke weed, or I enjoy reading books, or I enjoy video games, or, I happen to be a big gal, just all these different things, people go, she's this way because of that. You know what I mean? It's like, I am who I am because of all of that. I am who I am because I'm me. You know what I mean? And for someone to think that you are anything because of one thing you like, for example, people think that I shouldn't be a super sexual individual and like cartoons and coloring and stuffed animals and things like that. I've actually had, that's like the number one thing that I get berated about on my YouTube, is people really think that I should not fucking enjoy Fortnite or Minecraft or, like, there's no way I could be, like, that into Build-A-Bears and, like, enjoy dressing them up and changing their clothes, but at the same time say that I would, thought about getting Blue Bear a strapped on penis. Because Blue Bear is just like me. He's a he, but he is a girl. We've shown Blue Bear's a vagina on Club Kottontale meetings, but like, I feel that, you know what I mean? Like, and my therapist explained how, like, that exists because it is linked to, my self-discovery as an individual. For the longest period of time, I honestly thought that I was meant to be a boy. But really what it is I'm an extremely masculine female. And I'm a girly masculine female at that. And that's just like, it's a bunch of contradictions, but only to a person who doesn't want to take the time to understand. Like, this is just me. You know what I mean? I can't change the fact that I'm very aggressive, I'm very dominating, and I'm kind of like 5'8" and a big motherfucking islander. You know what I mean? I can't change that physically about myself, but I'm also very sweet, affectionate, kind, and I really, really, really just like playing video games or playing a board game or like coloring or playing with stuffed animals or just, like things that I guess like an aggressive person shouldn't like. But what dictates what a person's supposed to like? You know what I mean? That's how you get like baby metal, where you have like these cute little like kawaii Japanese girls doing heavy fucking metal. You know what I mean? They like both of that, and that's beautiful. But apparently society thinks that we shouldn't like that, and I think that's pathetic. Just, Cottontail's 2 cents. Alright, now I'm supposed to find... Okay, clean that right there. It looks like we have 2 things to clean. Ah, there's a couple things to clean over there, too. Ooh, yes. Shit. And that's why I'm a firm believer in just being your damn self. Because people are going to like you and dislike you regardless of, how you're acting or being. So, wouldn't you rather have people like and dislike you for you being yourself? I don't know. I personally think it hurts worse to have a person, berate me or make fun of me for something that I don't even really like, you know what I mean? A huge example for me is back in the day, and it still happens sometimes. Not as often, but still sometimes. I was very honest about who I was. Like, extremely honest. Like, just really, really honest about who I was when I was when I started smoking marijuana, so it would have been about 16. Between 16 and 18, I was just so 100% myself. I didn't care what people thought about me, and I just liked what I liked and disliked what I didn't like. But it became really difficult because, I would tell people that I didn't like Star Wars. And I would get made fun of every single time. People would say some of the most horrid things to me, all because I didn't like this thing that they liked. And you can only take that for so long. I think it was like 2 or 3 years. Like, it was my early 20s, like late teens, early 20s. Like, yeah, it was like 21. 21, I was like, oh man, fuck it. Like, uh, I'm just not even gonna fight it. You know what I mean? You can only get called shits for so long. And that's when, there for a few years, I came off so fake because I was being fake. And I actually, like, I have a lot of people that still give me shit for my early 20s because of that. And it's like, I don't even give them the time of day because they don't deserve an explanation if they're not going to take the time to understand that, people were making fun of me for being myself, so I stopped being myself, But that's just it. That's when I learned that I'd rather be made fun of for who I am than be made fun of for who I'm not. That hurts a whole lot worse. in my personal opinion. And I do think that you have to live it. You know, you have to live through horrible situations to learn why you should live your life as best as possible. Why you should just let other people live their life. You know what I mean? That's why, like, I will talk, like, people are like, oh, well, you don't believe in God, yada, 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 but yet you claim that you'll sit and have a conversation with a Christian. I'm like, because I will. Or a Mormon, or a Satanist, or whoever, a Catholic. Like, that's their belief, and it's intriguing. It's really fun to learn about things. But their issue is that if I'm learning about it, I must believe it. But I don't. I'm just learning about it. You know what I mean? And if that is difficult for a lot of closed-minded people to understand. Um, one thing that I have noticed in my 33 years of life is that there's going to be more closed-minded people than open-minded people. So be prepared for the closed-minded people. Understand that there is going to be more of that, more shit, more closed-minded people. Look for the people who are open-minded, who are acceptance of whatever. You know, they might see something about you or hear something that you say that they don't agree with and may even trigger them in some sort of way. But if they are a polite, kind, amazing human being, as I would hope everyone would be, they're not going to berate you for it. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. That's like when I go over to Justin's grandmother's house, you know, my daughter's great grandma's house. She's always giving me a Jehovah's Witness pamphlet. Sometimes I read it, sometimes I just recycle it, but I always take it from her. You know what I mean? Because she wants to give it, you know what I mean? She doesn't care what I do with it after that. It just, that was her choice to give it to me. And, you know, respecting her in her home like that, like, one time I said I didn't want it, and she actually talked to Justin. So now I just always take it. Our differences are what make us beautiful, everyone. These are facts.
So, what's your verdict, Marcus?
I'm not a very good judge. I don't think it's your best work.
The truth is, I have nothing left to say anymore. Each day that goes by brings me closer to the end. I'm just an old man clinging to his brush.
Carl.
The first time
But enough about
we
me.
said that we liked it. I wanted to
Let's
see if he would
see
say
if you
something
have any
different. He
talent.
says the same thing either way.
Give it a try. Try
Okay.
painting something.
Last time we
What would
painted
I-
his painting.
painting
This time
what?
I'm going to
Anything
paint one
you
of the
want.
things around me. Either way, he's going to
Give it
go
a
and
try.
say, you know, no, use your heart. Don't paint the things around you. Oh man, I am just like craving some Kottontale trail mix right now. I'm gonna do the desk. Which way? Really? It's like being so overly sensitive right now.
That is a perfect copy of reality. But painting is not about replicating the world. It's about interpreting, improving on it, showing something.
Alright, so
you
last
see.
time you ended up doing a self-portrait. I don't even
Carl,
remember
I
what
don't
we chose last
think
time.
I can do that. It's not in my program.
Go on, go. Try it. Grab that canvas.
Okay, let's see. Okay. It's like a multiple choice quiz that you can't
Do
fail,
something
but
for
you
me.
feel like
Close
you
your
could
eyes.
fail.
Close your eyes.
I will
Trust me.
keep my eyes open because I need to press a button.
Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen. Now concentrate on how it makes you feel, and let your hand drift across the canvas.
I think last time we chose identity, so let's go androids. And hope. So many different options in the painting realm when you're Marcus. Oh, the hopeful music. Oh! Oh, it's just making me think about the end. Oh, Marcus, I will try my damnedest to make sure that you and North end up lovers again. Oh, I promise. I promise I will try my best to do that. I also am going to try not getting Connor killed. We got him killed once. I'm going to try... Wow. That's...
Oh my God.
Amazing. I actually like that a lot better than the self-portrait. Okay, okay. You gotta do it the same way, Amber. You
Hey,
have
Dad.
to do it the same way. Do it the same way. Do it the same way. Do it the
Leo.
same way.
I didn't hear you come in.
No, I was in the neighborhood. I thought I'd stop by. It's been a while, right?
Really? Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad
You
that I got to
alright?
show one that you've never seen yet. There's a lot of different options,
Oh,
right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Hey, listen, I need some cash, Dad.
Again? What happened to the money I just
The
gave you?
outcome was okay. The outcome was actually really
It
good.
just goes, you know?
Yeah, you're on it again, aren't you?
Dude, I love it. Like, honestly, I
swear
really
it's not
like that painting.
No, don't lie to me, Leo.
What difference does it make? I just need some cash. That's all.
Fucking red ice
Sorry.
addict, man.
The answer's no.
What? Why?
You know why.
Yeah, I think I do know why. you'd rather take care of your plastic toy here than
You
your
know
own son,
nothing, Leo.
right? Tell
But
me,
you know
Dad,
what,
what's-
Leo? You're
what's you
better
got
than
that I don't?
Todd, so I'll
Smarter,
give you that.
more obedient, not like me, right? But you know what? This thing is not your son. It's a fucking machine.
Leo, that's enough.
Oh, I bet you. What? That'd be like a
Enough.
fucking crazy loop, right? Oh my god, I bet you. I
You don't
bet
care
you
about
he
anything
does.
except yourself and your
I bet.
goddamn
Oh
paintings.
man. I mean, because it's in the town.
You've never
Like,
loved
there's only
anyone.
gonna be so
You
many
never loved
dealers.
me,
You know what I
Dad.
mean?
You never loved me.
Like reminding myself for the future scene where, oh god, we get back from a fucking. Oh, I don't even want to think about it. We get back and it's clear that someone's in the house, and the first time I did it, I had so much anxiety. I felt like I had done the wrong thing, but after playing it a first time through, I now know that, at least to me, it's the way it's supposed to have gone. But yeah, there's so many different variants, you know what I mean? Because you can do androids, and then fate, or more. Oh shit, actually, because the identity gives you androids, despair, doubt, and prisoner. And I forget which one I chose for his. I feel like I went doubts the first time around. I don't remember though. This time around I went androids and hope, but you could do androids, fate, pain, or sadness. I thought about doing pain or sadness. And then we haven't looked at the humanity one yet, obviously, because that one's locked. Which is, looks like there's a few other things. Obviously, the one that's locked there is reading a book. And then the choice of book is the other thing. I chose to let him, I chose to lose. Although I guess maybe I should have chose draw. I don't know. I think either way the speech would have been sort of the same. Wait, what? There was a third thing to unlock in the magazine? What? I felt like I went through that whole thing. Oh. Alright. I don't even remember what's next. Damn, it really is like a semi-blind as fuck run. Connor. Ah, yes, Connor meeting Hank for this first time. Yeah. I totally knew that's what we were about to do next. It really is like a semi-blind as fuck run. Like, I felt like us playing it once beforehand that I would be somewhat a bit more prepared, but in all honesty, whew. I mean, down to the fact that in the very first bit, we failed to go into the little girl's room. Oh, man. Okay, so now we know which one is Lieutenant Anderson. However, we need to scan him. So I'm going to scan as many people as I can. Scan his face. Because even though I know... Like, I know which one he is, so I'm going to purposely scan him last. What's your problem? Damn, it's like a place full of criminals. Never really paid that much attention the first time around, not gonna lie. I was just trying to find Lieutenant Anderson. When I do blind as fuck runs the very first time through, I have so much foot-tucking anxiety that it can be difficult to even, like, focus on a task at hand sometimes, and it definitely dictates, oh look, no employment but no criminal record, that's good. Wait, does that mean that he's buying something from that motherfucker? Okay, so not everyone is a criminal in here. That's good to know.
Get out of here.
Lieutenant Anderson. I just love how, like, he literally is a year older than me, but, like, he done looks so haggard, and I mean, it's only the year 2038, so...
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by
18 years from now, I feel like...
I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were.
Life has hit him hard.
They said you were probably having a drink
Obviously,
nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
Now, I managed to make them
We're assigned a
friends,
case
even with
early
having
this evening.
negative interactions, so I'm hoping to have as many
Involving a
positive
cyberlife
interactions as
In
possible.
accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you. Just be a good little robot and get the fuck out of here.
I understand that some people are not comfortable in the presence of androids, but
I feel like that was the thing I chose the last
Back
time.
off
Fuck.
before I crush you like an empty beer can.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I must insist. My instructions stipulate that I have to accompany you.
You know where you can stick your instructions?
No. Where?
Never mind.
Damn it!
You know what? I'll buy you one
Fuck,
for
it
the
went
road.
down!
What do you say? Bartender, the same again, please.
That's okay. I kind of...
See, that gym wonders of technology. Make it a double.
I figure, like, no matter what we said, it would potentially leave with Hank having a negative bit. Because, like, I think that's supposed to, like, that's the dynamic with these two. Is, like, he hates androids, but at the same time, he sees something in Connor. Because we're the ones controlling Connor. He's homicide. Also, maybe the next time we do the Eden Club, we will try our best to not have, like, Hank spend all his money on all the fucking sex bots.
You wait here.
No way. I'm coming with you.
Listen, you really have to stop pissing me off if you want to make it to the rest of the night in one piece.
Yeah, my bad. My bad. Conflicting orders. Selecting priority. Well, not starting off too good with Hank.
Can you confirm that this is a homicide? I'm not confirming anything.
Starting off real bad with Hank, actually.
Tell us shit. Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
It's with me.
I like how he says that androids aren't allowed, and he's probably an android himself.
You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Oh, well, I'll definitely stay out of your way, but I'm gonna touch everything, especially with my mouth.
Until this asshole found me. So, got yourself an android, huh? Oh, very funny. Just tell me what happened.
We got a call around 8 from the landlord. The tenant hadn't paid his rent for a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on. That's when he found the body.
Jesus, that's...
Okay, we got a few things over there.
Well, it was even worse before we opened the windows. The victim's name's Carlos Ortiz. He has a record for theft and aggravated assault. According to the neighbors, he was kind of a loner. Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever saw him.
Well, stayed easy in. Wasn't worth calling everybody out in the middle of the night. Could have waited till morning.
I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the car gets
That's
here.
a long time
There's
to
a
decompose
kitchen
in one's
knife over
house.
here. Probably the murder weapon.
Any sign of a break-in?
Nope. The landlord said the front door was locked from the inside. All the windows were boarded up. The killer must have gone out the back way.
What do we know about his android?
Not much. The neighbors confirmed he had one, but it wasn't here when we arrived. I gotta get some air. Make yourself at home. I'll be outside if you need me.
Red eyes, yup. Everyone's a motherfucking addict, I swear. If there's something bad belongs to it, there's most likely some drivers out there. I am alive. We do come visit, but not soon enough. Not soon enough. Little bit of blood. Little bit of blood.
Each letter is perfect. It's way too neat, no human writes like this.
Missing none.
Chris, was this written in the victim's blood?
I would say so. We're taking samples for analysis.
Bet. Oh man. You know, I honestly thought that playing the game so soon afterwards that it might have a slight advantage, but it's like, I feel like I have no advantage. I feel like I have a disadvantage if anything, because I'm just like thinking about the ending, and I'm like, okay, must have better outcome, if not just as good. Because I'm happy with my first run through. Like, Kara and Alice live. Fucking Marcus and North are fucking lovers and live. Fucking Connor lives. Like, happy ending for all. For now. I came across this thing that said there's, like, surprises coming to Detroit Become Human in 2020. Well, it's fucking 2020, so I can only imagine, you know, what's about to come. Okay, we got 2 more.
Chris, I want full analysis on the narcotics.
Consider it done, Lieutenant.
Android sex officially better. I came across an actual article in real life talking about male sex bots are officially here, because female sex bots have been around for a while, but I guess they perfected the male one. I don't know, I think I would still be a little afraid. I guess there's no different than a dildo that's power activated with batteries, right? I don't know. I don't generally use a dildo that takes batteries anyways, so I think I'm probably like the last person to fucking ask, because that just fucking terrifies me, you know what I mean? Just like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like,
That's it.
like the prospects of it seem really fucking fun, but at the same time just seems very, very terrifying. I don't remember being able to... Did we go outside last time? I don't remember us opening this. Interesting.
Door was locked from the inside. Killer must have gone out this way.
There are no footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, this happened weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
No, this type of soil would retain a trace. Nobody's been out here for a long time.
I mean, we knew that because we know where he is. Interesting, interesting. Where are those other 2 evidence bits? Oh, that's the magazine. Obsessive writing. Ah, yes, yes, yes. See, I don't remember. I really don't remember going outside, but who knows? Right? She's like, I think you did go outside, but who knows, right? It's like, I'd have to review the, you know, gosh, that would have been either the first or second meetings of our first run through. Okay, we must have overlooked something.
He's on his way. It won't be long now.
Ah, yes, the I am alive.
Come on, guys, get a move on. We don't want to be here all night.
Don't worry. No one wants to stay here a minute longer than they have to.
Aw, thank you, girl. I appreciate it. I am alive. Alright, let's examine this body. Should have done this first. Red eyes. No shit, you're telling me he was high? High as a motherfucking kite. victim was stabbed repeatedly. It came from the kitchen into the living room.
He was stabbed 28 times.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was.
Seems like the killer really had it in for him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, he'd been beat, yo, like... Okay. Found all the pieces of evidence, which last time we did.
Lieutenant, I think I figured out what happened.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Shoot, I'm all ears.
It all started in the kitchen.
There are obvious signs of a struggle. The question is, what exactly happened here?
Oh, I got you.
I think the victim attacked the android with the bat.
That lines up with the evidence. Go on.
Yeah.
The android threw the chair.
No, that can't be right. It doesn't fit the evidence.
We know that the android stabbed the victim. I just wanted to...
The android stabbed the victim.
Wanted to hear what Hank would
So
say.
the android was trying to defend itself, right? Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to...
The living room.
The living room.
And then he picked up the chair, he whacked him. Was gonna try to whack him, anyways. And stabby stab. Oh, I'm crawling.
He tried to get away from the android. Alright, that makes sense.
The android murdered the victim...
with the knife.
With the knife.
Okay. Your theory's not totally ridiculous. But it doesn't tell us where the android went.
Oh, I got you.
It was damaged by the bat and lost some therium.
Yup, the blue blood.
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates after a few hours and becomes invisible to the naked eye.
Oh. But I bet you can still see it, can't you?
Oh, don't you know
Correct.
it, Hank? Alright, there we go. There's some blue blood. Goes that way. Yes, yes, yes. No, there's some more blue blood. So, yep. Oh my. It looks like, oh, more blue blood. I wonder where it's gonna go. Oh, blue blood in the kitchen? Some, but, oh, over this way. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, what is this? And what is that? Oh, examine. Looks like there was a ladder here, but it is no longer there. Oh my. Ah, yeah. Gotta get the chair.
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
I'm going to check something.
I'm gonna check something.
I will not allow myself to get freaked out in this fucking attic. I do love how it's like a plump mannequin. It's like, that's the mannequin I would use to make my clothes. Actually, I'd make it a bit more lumpier. Realistically, I'd just wait to get one, or I'd get one that you can size up and size down. Because being on an active fitness journey, I'm just trying my best to, like, not buy any new clothes or anything like that. I do plan on going through my clothes and getting rid of stuff that's too big, keeping stuff that's, you know, a little small, and seeing where we'll get. I'm actually pretty excited to, like, this year's gonna hold so much. Oh, man, it's gonna be awesome. Okay. Try not to get either of them killed.
I was just defending myself. He was gonna kill me.
Let's see. How do I want to play this? I'm curious.
I'm begging you. Don't tell him.
I could not tell them about
Connor,
it.
what the fuck is going on up there?
It's here, Lieutenant!
But I have no choice.
Oh, shit. Chris, Ben, get your asses in here now. Come on!
I wish I could choose to not tell him. But it's the choices in the police department that will be... I got Connor killed the last time. So I'm really hoping to not get him killed. That's great. Kate is like, you did not go outside before. That must have been me who did. Dude, see, I felt like I didn't. Because it just felt like... I was like, whoa, there's a door here? Oh, man. Oh, man, what's... Oh, there was something else in the crime scene that we still have yet to unlock. Oh, intriguing. Oh, man. Oh, and this part, Connor knows what happened. Something else could also trigger it to go to something here. Reconstruct the crime. Interesting. Interesting. Interessante. Partners. So, hello motherfuckers, and welcome to my Club of Kottontales. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis, and we are enjoying a little midday meeting. So, I am going to do one more, maybe two more chapters, and then call this meeting good for today. I will be having an afternoon meeting of some Fortnite with the White Chocolate McMoosie, and I am kind of thinking about doing a Chintzy Friday evening meeting. We'll just have to see how future Amber feels. I'm pretty fucking tired this week, to be completely honest. I have a feeling that maybe, like, my baby box is going to start booming, or maybe, I don't know. It could just be a lot of different things, but I've been exhausted, so I've actually been, you know, going to bed, or trying to go to bed earlier so I can get more sleep. So tonight might be one of those type of things, and then tomorrow night, you know, we'll have our Saturday evening meeting, which I'm leaning towards Saturday evening, either being Fortnite or some RDR2. Just spending some time with Arthur Morgan, but more so maybe even playing some RDR online, you know, getting with Moose and such, and just seeing if we happen to get something going. But we are doing our second run through ever of this game, so it is a semi-blind as fuck around. There's still tons of things for us to find, but stuff I obviously, you know how it's gonna go. I am intrigued that there is something else at the crime scene that I could have found, and here I thought I did a good job. Alright. Okay. Okay, is this... I feel like this is the ultimate one. This is that moment.
Todd? Okay. Thank you, right? Totally got this. I'm probably gonna load myself a fresh bowl, to be completely honest. I told myself I wanted to get, like... I'm gonna actually load the bowl right now. Whew! Okay. Regardless of how this goes, Amber motherfucking Lewis, as long as you get out of the house It's fine. We're gonna try to do it a certain way, but I just gotta like tell myself. I'm talking to myself right now because I need to like prepare myself. Eh. But I knew that I wanted to have this first, meeting into our second run through of Detroit Become Human. I wanted to get through this specific chapter because this is the chapter where, Kara disobeys and becomes a deviant, and, we take Alice and we get the fuck out. And I am going to try my best now that I know that we could potentially get to her before Todd. I'm going to do that. It's going to happen. I'm going to try anyway. So I'm going to get my bowl reloaded. Being medicated will definitely help me to keep my anxiety down as it's like building up in my chest right now. But that's why I was saying that one or two, because I don't know if I want to end on this one. I might want to do the next bit, which I don't even remember what the next bit is. I think that's the best part about how I play video games is even if I play a game, 100 times, there's always something new that I can find. And especially with this type of game, there is going to be something new to find because it's a story-based interactive game. Ugh. Dude, considering there's like barely any food in the house though, she makes like a seriously delicious looking dinner. Can I just say that? So yeah, how's everyone doing today? It's fucking Friday, yo. For me, I'm a stay-at-home mom and a homemaker. I don't really do much on Fridays. I've been trying to get like a girls' day going on. I've just changed it to I'm going to plan a sleepover at my house. I'm going to send invitations out, and if people come, they come. If not, I'm still going to enjoy myself irregardless. I do live a bit far away, so I'm hoping, like, I'm probably going to do it like, I thought about sending out actual invitations, but I think instead of doing actual invitations, I'm instead going to make like a goodie bag that I give to each of my friends. I'm thinking like a little bottle of booze with like a nug in it. I think that would be a beautiful little like sleepover, like, thank you for coming, versus sending out the actual invitations. I think it'll be easier for me to do a Facebook event. And then I'm hoping that, like my friends in Vancouver can carpool, my friends in Portland can carpool, my friends wherever else can carpool, and, as many people can get here as Kottontale possible. But irregardless, dude, right? She's like, I wish I could go, but I'm in California. Oh, nice! That's awesome. I have family mainly in Oregon and Washington, but I do have family in North Carolina, South Carolina, um, the Philippines, Hawaii. My mom says that we actually have a few relatives that live over in the UK because they just said that was what their preference when they left the Philippines. Like a good portion of her family went to America, and then one family went to the UK, which I think is lovely. I would love to think that I have like a third or fourth cousin who has a British accent because they were born and raised in the United Kingdom. That'd be just phenomenal. Um, so yeah, I got family all over, but that's so awesome that you have family here in Washington. Washington's so beautiful. I honestly, you know how people always say West Coast is the best coast? I feel like it truly is because we have like just, Washington, Oregon, and California brings up the West Coast, and you have, the beautiful beaches and sunny beautifulness that California has, and then you get into kind of like the desert along with beach in Oregon, and then and there is some trees, but like Washington's like heavily like beaches and trees. It's just awesome. Oh wow, that's awesome. Wow, you got family all over. That's badass. I lived in Vancouver for years. When I moved from the Portland, Milwaukee area in 2004 up to Washington, I lived in Vancouver for a bit, and then I started moving all over. And then when I started, actually it was like 3 years before I started YouTube. I really started like interacting with people more on the internet, just like pushing myself out of my social boundaries. And that's when I became from anywhere and nowhere in the Pacific Northwest. And then it's when I started my YouTube, it became anywhere and nowhere Washington. It just works out greatly that way. If I lived in like Seattle or Portland, like one of those like humongous cities where it's just like, I mean, you could live in the city for 20 years and not have met everyone, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like Los Angeles. Los Angeles. Also, I think that like people like are proud. Like I'm proud to say I'm from Portland, Oregon. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people go, "Oh, you say where you were born?" I was like, "I was born in one of the greatest motherfucking cities in the Pacific Northwest." Like there's not many people out there who don't know about Portland, Oregon. You know what I mean? And I was born there, so that's phenomenal. Like who wouldn't want to gloat about something like that? Uh, I mean, I can understand if like you were born in like Walla Walla, Washington, and you have onions, you probably wouldn't be like, "Oh, you know, like shout out to Walla Walla." That's awesome. I like that. That's my place where I live. Oh, your grandfather was born in Walla Walla? That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Vancouver's like that. Vancouver's a pretty big fucking city, but it feels so fucking small. I hated living in Vancouver, Washington, because it just felt like everyone was in your business. And like I felt like I always lived between the two major roads, Fourth Plane and Mill Plane. So like I always just knew everyone, and it was just, oh, I'm so glad that I haven't lived in Vancouver for a long time. Blech. You know, no shame to those who still live there. I have friends who live there, so. Alright, so. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this good. We are gonna become the best fucking deviant ever. We're gonna become the mother that Alice needs.
I did what I could.
I got this. Alright, let's turn on the light. Dude, that food looks so bomb.
Life's funny. I lost my job because of androids. And I need somebody to take care of this goddamn house. What do? I go out and hire a fucking android. What a joke. Of course, androids are so fucking wonderful. They never fail. They're never tired. Never sad. They're so fucking perfect, they ruin my fucking life. What are you looking at? What's your fucking problem? Not the life you dreamed of, eh? Maybe you think this is easy. Maybe you think it's my fault we live in this fucking shithole. My fault your fucking mother took off. You should stop taking drugs, Todd. Sometimes you really scare me, Todd. Fucking bitch took off without a word. Fucking whore walked out on me for a fucking attack. It's all your fault.
Daddy, no.
It's all your fucking fault. Get back here. Come back here. Come back here right now. Yes!
How about fuck you, Todd?
I'll bust you worse than last time.
Oh, just try. Just fucking try. Nope. We're not gonna stand there like a fucking lemon this time. We're gonna fucking go right from the get-go. Last time I stood there for way too fucking long. Fuck that. Nope. Last time I waited way too fucking long. He sat down on the couch. He got fucking comfortable. Fuck Todd and his red ass fucking bullshit. Yeah, bitch. We're gonna get up there. Last time Todd was up the stairs before us. Last time Todd... No, we're not gonna fucking reason with Todd. Fuck Todd.
Took off, not a word.
Fuck you, Todd. Fuck you. Peace out, bro. This time I have no fucking anxiety. I fucking remember where her room is. Fuck this. We're out. Fuck. Yes. Come on. We're going. Okay.
He's coming. He's gonna hurt me. Run! Get away, or he's gonna break you like last time.
You're coming with me.
Oh, I should have hide in another room. Oh, shit. I should have locked the door! Fuck!
It's all her fault. It's all her fucking fault. Alice! Come out of there right now!
Should have fucking locked the damn door, but no!
Craig, he's coming!
Don't even care that I wanted to go out the window. We got away before he could fucking get to her, and that's all that I fucking care about. Ugh.
You have to obey me!
Nope. No one has to obey you, Todd. You're a fucking asshole. Never gonna fucking see you again. And I will make sure that these two girls do not end up in a fucking frying pan like last time. I swear to fucking everything. I am gonna do my fucking damnedest that they will not end up in that fucking camp at the end. Ugh. I should have locked the door. It gives you so many options, and they do that on purpose. The reason they give you so many options is because when you're in the heat of the moment, your anxiety is going, you have endorphins and adrenaline pumping through your body, you make a split decision because of that. So I could be telling myself as much as I wanted to that I wanted to go out the fucking window, but it said run with Alice, and so my brain was like, run with Alice! When I should have locked the door and went out the window. But either way, we're on the fucking bus and we're away. That's all that matters. Right? High five. See? She's like, for real, I don't even remember what I chose both times. See? That's what I mean. It's just like, save Alice. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you know, the bus is the white rabbit hole and we're trying to get to that. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna take a moment. Stormy night. Oh my gosh. But yeah, you can see the other, you know, I unfortunately the first time, you know, I got to Alice after fucking Todd. Like, Todd goes upstairs. Like, there's just this time I was gonna get there first. You know what I mean? I wanted to lock the door. You know what I mean? As you can see, it's like I feel like there was probably, you know, this bit. I feel like I bet you there's some shit that happens when you lock the door. It's like that moment that I almost want to do this again, but it's so intense that I don't know. Because we did another bit of Alice and Kara earlier. We did it over again because we wanted to see what the outside bit would be, and we learned that he's gonna do red ice no matter what. So it's like a part of me is like, you know, build up the gumption to do this mission again and actually lock the door this time. I don't know, let's smoke a bowl and fucking figure that out, because I just, at this moment in time, I just need a moment. But I feel like if we lock the door, they not only would escape through the window, but I feel like they would pick something up in the room that might be beneficial to us later on. So since this is my second run through ever, I'm playing it the best way possible that I want. So if I can get my anxiety to calm down and I can get the gumption up to do this again, because this particular story, Stormy Night, whoo! Oh, at least I know that, like, we can get to her pretty fucking fast. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I think we're going to. We're definitely going to smoke a bowl beforehand, but we're going to. We're gonna do it again, and we are going to lock the door and see if they take something with them. Because that could be something that they take that will be beneficial. Because I also have to decide on the next bit with them. Like, do I want them to meet Ralph? Because I feel like Ralph was a huge portion of the story that I had liked. But at the same time, like, do I want to? You know what I mean? Okay, so it would have been stormy night. It's just a stormy night. Oh. Okay, so we can come to this. They have 2 checkpoints in this. Nice. So I don't have to start at the dinner's ready. I can just start at the, yes. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate you not. Because, like, you see that bit where it has a locked bit? I'd like to find that lock bit. But I feel like that's the reason with him, and I almost don't. I just don't want to reason with him. You know what I mean? I feel like that's something that I'll do on our Devil's Advocate run-through. The Devil's Advocate run-through will be making decisions that I'm curious about that I probably wouldn't make. Playing the Devil's Advocate, if you will. So. Alright, let's do this. Lock the door, bitch. Lock the door. Lock the door. I got this. We got this. Okay. So glad I'm playing Fortnite this afternoon. We'll be able to get out some of this pent-up energy. Okay, got this. Okay, lock the door. Now, that then opens up a bunch of other things, of potential things that we'll choose when we lock the door, because we don't know what happens then, so we'll just have to see. Yes! Don't you move!
Don't you dare fucking move.
Oh, Todd, yes, of course. I'll totally stay here. Ha 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 ha. Not. Okay, I got this. It's the eye of the android. Gonna save Alice. Gonna lock the door once we get up there. Oh my god, what if Todd beats down the door? Ah, the risk I have to take. Okay. Okay. Risk we have to take. Risk we have to take. Because we want to find out where this path will take us. We're not going to reason. 47.1? Really? You're gonna throw that in there? Nah, fuck you. I see you tantalizing me with that number. Fuck Todd. There's nothing... You don't rationalize with an addict. I know that more than anyone. Alright. Alright, we got this. Lock the door, bitch. Lock the door, because we want to see where it goes from
He's
there.
coming. He's gonna hurt me.
Okay.
Run! Get away, or he's gonna break you like last time.
Alice! Alice! Daddy's coming! You need to be taught a lesson.
Okay.
to find something.
Okay. Find something to defend yourself and find a... We have found the way to escape.
No, Kara! We'll fall!
Oh, she said that we'll fall. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Why, little girl? Why'd you have to say something and make me second guess myself? Because she's also an android, so, like, I trust her opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like she was probably correct in thinking that we'd probably fall. She's probably totally right in saying that we'd probably fall. You get one, Todd. You get one.
Leave her alone!
But you know what? Alice didn't get beat. Unfortunately, we had to go into a brawl with Todd this time around, but Alice doesn't get attacked. So that to me is a motherfucking... That is a pristine plus. God damn it. I wanted to go out the damn window, but then I just like, fucking A. Fuck. That's okay though. Oh, let's go.
Bitches, come here.
I now know why you wanted to, tell me. You know what I mean?
Quick, he's coming!
Right? Like... You know what? It's better this way. Because now that Kara has, like, gotten herself beat a little bit more, she hates Todd even more. She hates Todd even more this time, you know what I mean? Fuck. Fuck. Devil's advocate will have to go out the window, because I, like, the whole thing, like, her saying, like, no, we'll fall, and then, like, it just looking ominous as fuck, you know what I mean? Like, oh, man. So I think the initial way that I had played it with opening the door and not locking the door was potentially the best way, but there was another thing that you could have done after locking the door. There was an option to arm yourself. Oh! So we could have gone out the window. Although, there is another bit there, so it leads me to believe that we could have gone out the window, but how much you want to bet someone would have potentially gotten hurt there? So that will definitely be a devil's advocate way we'll have to get out, because... with my anxiety, I could just see myself, like, accidentally making the wrong choice, and, like, we both fall off the roof instead of running to the car, or to the bus. But interesting. That is intriguing. Okay, so, this chapter bit we're doing, this is going to be the last one. This is another one that gave me wicked anxiety when I first did it. I am actually going to play it exactly the same way that we did it the first time. It ended the best way. It's better, right? Running out of the room was so much better. Oh my gosh. Hey, we had to live to learn,
right?
Right?
It's a chance for all those people who admire your work to meet you.
But I feel like her getting beat up by Todd, Kara, I mean, because I just was making sure Alice didn't get beat, you know what I mean? Which she didn't.
Come on,
you know, Kara did. However, I feel like on the storyline, her getting beat by Todd, it just puts that, like, extra fire under her skin to save this child. You know what I mean?
Neat as usual.
Absolutely.
So.
Okay, but you know what your doctor would say.
Yeah, well, he can kiss my ass. I'm old enough to choose my own medication.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Makes her hate him so much more. Because, I mean, she had to fight him off from attacking, you know, fucking Alice.
No, I'm sure I didn't.
It's just like, I'm not disappointed. Everything happens for a reason. My curiosity got me. You know what I mean? Sometimes curiosity kills the cat, but in this case, it just beat her up a little bit, and it made the pussy even more angry.
We just returned home and found the lights on. There may have been a break-in.
Now, I have to remember to play this damn near the same way. I might make some decisions slightly different, but either way, I have to become a deviant, and I have to push Leo. That is something that I will make sure that I do. This was one bit that I I kind of, after we did it initially, I regretted it. I felt like I made a wrong decision, but we learned later it was the best decision.
It's crazy what some people pay for this shit.
Don't touch them.
Look, they're all gonna be mine sooner or later anyway. Just think of it as a down payment on my inheritance.
Marcus, get him away from there. Get him out of here.
Okay.
Listen, you should go before things get worse.
All you ever do is tell me to go away. What's wrong, Dad? Not good enough for you? Not perfect, like this fucking thing?
That's enough! Get out! Right now!
What makes it so special anyway, huh? What's it got that I don't?
Leave him alone!
Come on, let's see what you got!
Okay.
Marcus, don't defend yourself, you hear me?
I'm so sorry, Carl, but it's better in the end.
Go ahead, hit me. What you waiting for? Think you're a man? Act like one. Stop it! Doesn't matter too much of a pussy.
Stop it, Leo! Stop it!
Too scared to fight back, you fucking bitch! No.
Good outcome. Good outcome. Good outcome. He doesn't die.
Right, that's right. I forgot you're not a real person. You're just a fucking piece of plastic.
No, Leo, leave him alone.
No. I'm gonna destroy you. Then it'll just be me and my dad. I'm gonna tear.
Leo.
Okay, now there's some bit after this.
Oh
okay.
my God.
Oh, fuck, I don't even remember what we're supposed to choose after this. Oh,
Leo.
Okay. Leo's not dead, and it actually is a good outcome.
My little boy.
If you're looking for a good outcome,
Carl,
push him. If you want it to be a bad outcome, do the other one. Devil's Advocate, Amber will get to do the other one. I don't know where it goes, and I don't want to know where it goes. We'll find that out
They'll
later.
destroy you, Marcus. You gotta go. Get out of here.
Carl, no. No, please, I don't want to leave you. Please, I can't. I don't want to leave you.
Get out! Now! Go! Marcus!
Don't fucking move!
Boom! End of what's probably one of the shortest chapters. There is some pretty short chapters, but this is definitely one of the shortest. Huh. Check studio with Carl, but there's one that's... What if the other ones check the studio without Carl? I guess we'll never know. Devil's Advocate! We'll have to find that one. But that is going to bring this meeting to an end. It is about 1:40 in the afternoon. I need to do some stretching because it has been 3.5 hours. Right? Right? Honestly, I think so too. I agree with you, Katie, 100%. Because the cops look at Carl and think like, oh my God, like this guy in the wheelchair with his dead son, you know. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Devil's Advocate Amber's very curious to see where the other bit would go, but this is the best case scenario for the later on outcomes, at least to me. Um, a part of me wants to do this right now, but I definitely need to do that at the beginning of a meeting, so we're not. Fun fact: this chapter that we are on next was the one that we got our Connor killed on. So yeah, you know, I'm hoping to not. So future Amber will get to do that. I'm excited because in the afternoon we're going to be playing some Fortnite with my white chocolate McMoosie. Hopefully we get some other Kottontales that maybe wants to play some Fortnite with us. But this is our semi-blind as fuck run of Detroit Become Human. Our next bit will be the interrogation. We obviously have done it once before. This is our second run through of it. The way I'm doing it is a brand new story. And that's actually exactly what I did at the beginning of this. We clicked new story versus going to the chapters and redoing chapters. We're doing a brand new story to have it be a traditional kind of run through. The next bit will be the interrogation, which the interrogation, the first time I did it, I got my Connor killed. I would like to not get him killed. That's what I'm trying to do this time around. I am very proud to say that, you know, that was the only time I got him killed my first time playing it, so I'm hoping that, you know, it's not, but definitely interrogation, fugitives, you know, from the dead, that sort of bit. Those three will definitely be in the next meeting, which will most likely be tomorrow morning. And depending on how much time we have, we might do some more, but definitely each time that we do our second run through of Detroit Become Human, I want to do 3 chapters each. So next time we'll do the interrogation, fugitives, and from the dead. This one's going to be really interesting because, like, obviously, if they were to stay in the hotel, it would be the best suited for them. But I feel like that's going to be a devil advocate one because she has to get money, meaning she's going to have to steal and things like that. I'm not 100%, but I feel like staying in the house with Ralph is probably what we're going to do next time. Yes, Katie, I look forward to seeing you in the next one as well. I don't know if you are into Fortnite, but I fucking love Fortnite. It's overtime challenges now, and they have one of their characters that's blue, and then he became red. They have a purple variant, and I'm going to call him Lumpy Space Prince, and he's going to be awesome. So, I'm excited for that, and if you didn't know, you're about to know. I live my life moistly. That's simply living my life 100% myself, regardless of what some motherfucker thinks of me. I love myself, and I will be loved. No shame at all. Aw, thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. That's how you know you found a real moist motherfucker. The ones who come to say hello to the individual, not to necessarily see the game. But it is, like, extra when I happen to play a game you do enjoy, right? Ugh. Or, like, some Red Dead Redemption with Arthur Morgan. Anyways, I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis, and this has been an amazing midday meeting starting our second run through of this game, Detroit Become Human. I want to say thank you to anyone who got to this point watching it as posted content. That means that you watched the beginning portion, you watched me have a panic attack, you watched me get through something, and then get to playing the game and having an amazing time. And, you know, like Katie, she was here from the beginning, chilling with me, working, lurking, doing the things that she needs to do, all the while, you know, enjoying some of our semi-blind as fuck run of Detroit Become Human. But I just want to say thank you to anyone that's been lurking or watching incognito, or those individuals watching it as posted content, because you watched it as it was posted to my YouTube, you saw everything happen, and you chose to stick around, so thank you. It means so much to me. Mwah. So until next time, remember to be kind to yourself and everyone else, and I'll see you then. Bye! Ooh.